cutting edge.
Let's take this form, this very American tradition of entertainment into the 21st century, the new millennium.
Okay, no. What's the name of the show?
The Wendy Williams Experience.
To bring you our feature presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, what your ears are about to witness, the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house.
Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this queen.
From west to east.
Just better get it right.
Y'all know the name.
Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while.
I hate to brag, but
Ain't nobody
it is phenomenal.
like the queen.
Right here.
Who the world is this? With so much drama.
From yo block to yo block, heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Empty barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this? With so much
Again and again.
Wendy Williams,
Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters
scared to death. In the show, no.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams,
She in it the win.
Wendy Williams,
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Gangsters of the Year award.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. Yes. It's a lovely day to talk about people. Hey, the Hogan family's coming in today. The second season of the Hogans, starting up on my channel, VH1. And they'll be in. Second time they're visiting the Wendy Williams Experience. All four of them are coming. I think like all four of them are in town. I don't know whether it's only Hulkster coming but I've met the whole family. They've been here before. Anyway, so that's during the Hour of Truth. Also today, of course, we have Advice Hour and the Medical Minute within Advice Hour. I love to get you guys scared and jazzed up so you can be hypochondriacs like me. We'll talk about the celebrities, of course. Jenny Garth, R. Kelly, Eddie and Nicole, Ray J, Linda Ronstadt. I want to talk to you about Aisha Tyler. And I got a blind item from my gossip colleague, John Murray. What I like about John's blind item is that he actually gives you a choice, like 5 choices of who it is. I love that about you, John. Everybody, keep it where you got it. It is what it is. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Wendy Williams Experience. 107.5 WBLS.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the Queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
yo, did you catch this flashback?
The world famous Top 88 Countdown. I'm Wendy Williams. So we have $98 cash and the new CD by Jodeci. Let's go to the phones and see who's going to win tonight's countdown. Hello? Who is this?
Shanita LaQuan.
What's going on, girl?
Nothing much. What's going on?
Well, nothing. Where are you calling from?
New Jersey.
Okay, I got the loop for you. Go ahead and do your shout-outs, and then we'll get to the counting.
Okay, I'd like to make a shout-out to Boo Boo and to Marquisha and my homegirl, Tasha.
Okay, one simple question for the countdown. The money and the CD. What was song number 1?
Come and talk to me.
Ow, Jodeci.
Wow. My producer Tara's on her grind. That was me from, what was that, 1993? Diary of a Mad Band, Jodeci. I never heard that piece, so that's what it was, $98. At that time, I was working at a radio station in New York, 98.7 KISS. I did the top, I was the night chick, 6 to 10 p.m. Wow. And my boss then is my boss now. Vinnie Brown, who coined the phrase, lie on that sword. Hey, everybody. Welcome to, thank you, Taryn. Damn, we could have gone into the song, though. Come and talk to me. Ow. Everybody, welcome to the show. I'm glad you guys are here today. Oh my gosh, let's go to line number 1. Why do we have to get into anal bleaching already? The show is just starting. Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
I had a quick question for you. Do you know, or have you ever heard of anal bleaching?
Well, I saw Samantha Stevens, the stripper, got it, and she showed everybody on Howard's show when he was on free radio.
See, I saw it on another, I think it was an E! show, like Dr. 90210 or something like that. I didn't see it on Howard Stern, but I heard about it, and I want to know, is it something that only stars are getting, or is it something available to, like, the public?
Well, I have to tell you, all of this stuff is available to the public right now. Lip injections, butt injections, breast implants. It's not just for stars anymore. But my question is, how black does a booty hole have to be in order for you to get it bleached? I mean,
I just don't like it. I'm really nitpicky. I have some discoloration down there. It's probably not even that bad. I never had anybody tell me that they don't like it. But it's just something personally that I want to do that I don't like.
Yeah.
I mean, and I know the anal area has to be different. You have to probably use a different product than you would, like, on something else that's discolored. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, I don't want to put something there that might not be for that area.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't even do it myself. That'd be something I would go to the professionals. Would you see it on, like, Dr. 90210 or something?
It might not have been, but it was something on E. I know it was E.
I would start by asking, just call any given plastic surgeon and find out whether they do anal bleaching or not. If they say yeah, then okay, now start doing your research for a plastic surgeon. They might say it's a dermatologist. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have that problem. Every once in a while I'll catch a roid, but that's it.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. I listen to your show every day. I love you so much.
Thank you. Have a nice day, Natalie.
You too.
Bye-bye. That's how you can tell the weekend is here. Woohoo! So, shout out to everybody over at Essence Magazine. I'm really looking forward to that July issue. Patrick and, everybody over there. Wow. I just did, I was interviewing with the writer of this article, and originally they were just, they were doing it for my book that's coming out June 20th. And, the first in my series of novels. The series starts out featuring this dramatic woman. Her name is Ritz Harper, and she's a mess. I invented her in my head. She's a little part me and a lot of part in my head. And so I spent my morning with Yolanda. So thank you, Yolanda. Thank you very much. And thank you, Essence. Well, so the big deal is that Jessica Simpson turned down an invitation to meet the president. Well, she was. When I heard her reasoning, I understood it. She went to Congress for Operation Bright Smile or Straight Smile or White Smile, something with a smile, giving dental work to, unfortunate circumstances, kids that need, their teeth fixed up and stuff. So, I dig that. She went to Washington for that. She doesn't want to get politically mixed up. She just wants to be a straight shooter with her cause. I mean, Good episode last night, Kim. Yeah. It was a good episode last night. I liked it. I mean, my problem still with the show is that I don't care about the other people. Like, why couldn't the cameras be outside little Kim's house so we can hear an argument inside? Like, with all due respect to her cousin, Lala, I don't care about your house in the Poconos and what's going on with your man. I care about what's going on with Kim's man. Who was her man at that time? World, we know it wasn't you. But, wow. Well, World, World was one time Kim's man. But, do you know what I'm saying? Did anybody watch the little Kim show last night? Oh, here's Yvonne on line number 7. She's 50 years old. Here she goes. She wants to comment on anal bleaching. Well, Yvonne, Natalie is 21. So you being 50, Yvonne, you're an OG in the game. Have you ever gotten an anal bleach?
Wendy, I never heard of that until just a second ago.
Yeah.
What did she do? Walk around with a little mirror looking up at you all day? How did she know what it looks like way up in there? And why in the world would she even ever consider doing something so nasty?
Wait a minute, Yvonne. You never took a mirror and looked at your area?
Not way up, not way deep up in there like that.
But there is no way deep. I mean, it's just right there. You never did that? Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Stop trying to play it off. But the thing is that, I think if did Natalie sound white to you? Natalie, you sounded white to me. So perhaps, because of the white skin, it might be a little bit darker than usual. Maybe, because we're black people, we have a little bit of an edge in that. Where are you, Yvonne?
Wendy.
What is the dinging?
It stopped. That was the gongs. I'm at my job.
Oh, where do you work? What kind of thing do you do?
I work at Downstate Medical Center.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
I'm the one that told you to put that turkey on the stove and say, how you doing?
Yeah,
on the table.
That's right, Yvonne. Yvonne said, stop worrying about a fried turkey at Thanksgiving. Throw that turkey in the oven. And
put it on the table and tell them people, how you doing? Wendy, you know what I wanted to ask you too?
What, lovely?
I know you like The Sopranos.
Yes.
Did you see Uncle Junior shoot Tony?
Yes, I did.
But did you see the way Uncle Junior ran back up the stairs?
Yes, yes, and hid in the closet.
Oh, that's where he went. I didn't know where he went. But when he shot Tony and he turned around and ran away, he was running like a real little old crazy man, for real.
But you know what? He is turning into a little old crazy man. He ran upstairs and went in his closet and crouched down and hid like an 8-year-old. So,
I missed that part.
Yeah, I can't wait until Sunday night. Hey, Yvonne, do you watch Being Little Kim on BET?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
You didn't see it last night. Did you hear Charlamagne the God yesterday talking about Tyler Perry and Billy D. Williams?
No, and I love Tyler Perry. How he doing?
Billy D. Williams, how he doing? Tyler Perry and Billy D. Williams.
So.
Tyler and Billy with the special friendship, how they doing?
Say it ain't so, when.
Well, I got to tell you something. Charlamagne the God, he holds down my radio station in South Carolina, Hot 103.9.
Ding, ding, ding.
And apparently, when Tyler's in town, that's when Billy's in town. And according to
ain't Billy D. Williams like 107 now?
But you know what? I've interviewed with him before. He still looks good.
Yeah, but how he doing, huh?
Yeah. Yvonne.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, you know what, Yvonne? I'm so jaded. Nothing shocks me anymore.
Oh, I am shocked. Billy. Well, then when you kind of think about it, when when you kind of really look back, how he been doing,
and how he doing in the future.
Wendy, I want to ask you also.
Yes,
the champagne.
Yes,
where in Brooklyn can I find it?
Okay, let me think. All right, Cry Baby. Cry Baby. That's a grown man. I know it sounds crazy. Everybody has a different name. Cry Baby, where in Brooklyn is the champagne, if it's in Brooklyn at all? All right, Yvonne, I'll shout you out and get back to you.
Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend.
You too, old girl.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, Yvonne.
Bye.
I should be so lucky to make it to 50 one day. Oh, my gosh. So funny. Oh, Jessica's on line number 4. She has a celebrity spotting. I love that. Oh, no, she's okay, well, Michael wants to talk about Little Kim show on line number 3. Hey, Michael. Michael, turn your radio down. It's Wendy.
Okay. Bye, Yvonne.
Michael,
hello?
Please. Yes, Michael, did we enjoy last night's episode?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. I just wanted to talk about, hello?
Yes, Michael. And 3.
Hello?
And 2. All right. Thanks for calling, Michael. Come on, you all. Yeah, get with it. I know we can all use a long weekend's nap. I know spring is coming up. Who's spring cleaning this weekend, by the way? Yeah. All right, keep it here. More show to go.
It's Wendy, man.
I drove yesterday to get you, but that Brook is fire! Yes, honey, you did it again, honey. You did it again.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Shout out to everybody over at Marmy Shoes on Madison Avenue. I ordered me a nice pair of gunboats for the trip to Puerto Rico. Yeah. Like, low flat sandals with the jewels on them and stuff like that. I think I ordered them in a size either 11.5 or 12, And now the problem is, the big animal that I am. When they make the shoes big and long enough, they never compensate for a thicker ankle. What's up with that? Why, after I go pick up these brand new shoes, do I have to take them over to Slava, my shoe tricker, so that he can add some more material at the ankle so I can get them around my foot? I know it sounds very freakish, But it's real. And shout out to the women who know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, my ankles are the thickness of the rest of me. You know, they look in proportion to me, but, you know, they make the shoes long enough, and they even try to make them wide enough sometimes. But then they don't they make the ankles like it's Giselle Bundchen with a size 12 foot, when in actuality, you know, it's sometimes a thicker woman. Maybe put a few more holes in the strap. There's no more strap even left to put another hole in. I literally have to go, I literally have to go and ask Slava to find some strap from around his shop and trick out my sandals. But they're beautiful. They're the jewels. So I'm going to wear them around the pool when we go to Puerto Rico. I'm so looking forward to that trip. Man, oh, Chevis. Marmy's got cute shoes, too. You know. So they say Hoops looks a mess. She's got a whole bunch of acne. You didn't sign your name, but thank you for the facts. Everybody go to whatspoppin.net. This person says, Wendy, your girl Hoops from Flavor of Love is looking a horrible mess. She looks like an Alicia Keys to the third degree. Acne problems. She's posted all over whatspoppin.net. She looks terrible. I think Flav gave her the cooties. Probably. I mean, I don't mean cooties like that, but I just mean ew. Wow. When I say cooties, I mean cooties like cootie shot, like in third grade. No, I'm not talking about grown cooties like, you know, like that. She's probably stressed. Zoe's on line number 1. She's 40 from Queens. She wants to say, how you doing, Zoe? Zoe.
Zoe, hey.
Oh, hi, Zoe.
Is Wendy?
Yes.
How you doing?
All right.
All right. What's up, my sister? How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm so glad the weekend is here. I'm doing a little bit of, spring cleaning.
That's all good. Listen, Wendy, the spot in Queens to pick up your champagne, is it on Guy Brewer or is it on Farmers?
Guy R. Brewer. It's
Rochdale Winery.
That's right. Yeah, they have all 4 levels of the champagne.
Okay, it's on Guy Brewer.
Yeah.
All right. Another question. What was that song that you guys just played a few minutes ago before you came on the air by Ray J?
I don't know. I get confused with what the songs are called. I just know what I like.
Okay, because that sounded kind of hot. All right, my sister, you have a good weekend, all right?
Well, thank you, Zoe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've never heard of a man named Zoe. That's interesting. Thank you, Zoe.
All right, later.
Bye-bye. I know Erica, line number 5. Let's talk to her. She's in L.A. You know, you guys here in New York, you don't understand. We have such a large online audience during this show. There are people from all around the world that listen, and WBLS is continually expanding the size of the listening room, or whatever you would technically call it when you listen online. It holds thousands of people. Erica, hi.
Hi, Wendy.
I know we're not. The online listening is down.
Let me just tell you, we feel like we're in isolation over here.
God. Well, you have your Los Angeles stations.
Whatever.
No. Well, didn't they just hire Free from 106 in Park?
Did they? I don't even tune in.
Well, she's on during the afternoon in L.A. Isn't that what you should be listening to?
No.
Well, excuse me, Erica, but as I've been told by radio people in L.A., I am just too rough or not L.A. I'm not smoothed out enough. I'm only good for overnights in L.A. or not at all.
Well, what's interesting is that I tune in overnights and I don't even hear you then. What time do you come on?
Because I'm not on there anymore.
Oh.
No. So now I can talk about John, Sally, and Ananda. I guess they're about to be tossed also.
That is so whack. I think their ratings would go through the roof if you were on.
Well, supposedly they're going to go through the roof because Free is on in the afternoon. They fired Spinderella from Salt and Pepper. I originally was told, can I just say this? I was originally told, Wendy, we're going to put you on overnights, see, when the Spin's contract, expires, and we'll throw you on in the afternoons. I was like, all right, I'll lamp in overnights for a minute. Her contract expired. They hired Free from 106 in Park, and I was like, you know what? I want out. This is crazy.
No, you need to replace Nautica de la Cruz.
I don't even know who that is. Who is that?
She's on right now. It's 11:30 here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if you wait until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, that time, everybody Free from 106 in Park has the new job. She's a disc jockey now. I'm sure she'll be bringing you all the flavor that you love.
Yeah, whatever. But I got everybody listening to you, and we're just sad.
I'm sorry. Hollywood, you know a bit about the computer department. Where is Braulio?
I don't know. I'm trying to find them too.
I need a formal explanation from somebody. The online listening audience really. Although, why will we explain to you? You can't hear anyway.
I can't do my work back there either.
Oh, but your computer's down?
Yeah, everybody.
The computers are down here at WBLS?
What else is new?
That new studio right behind me.
surprised.
Looking spanky. Yeah, that's state of the art, boy. Sanchez, our chief of engineering, says we'll be on in the new studio in 10 days.
10 days?
Yes. What I'm looking at now is the old Dons and Divas lunchroom, all tricked out. It's fabulous.
Furniture.
But in the meantime, we did one thing good, but on the downside, the online room is down and all the computers around here.
Well, I'll try to spread the word.
Yeah, spread the word, and I'll try to get Braulio in here to kind of give some explanation. Although you won't be able to hear.
No, I just had to call to tune in and see what's going on.
Yeah, tell everybody. You know what it is? WBLS, they tried to explain to me formally, they're doing something here at the radio station. It's not that it's broken.
Okay.
They are changing the system or some technical, I'm not a techie. They're doing something that requires the online listening room to be shut down.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we love you.
I appreciate that.
We look forward to
this gives you an opportunity to take a breather from here and stick with your own kind. Listen to LA radio.
Okay.
You're the one who elected to move out there.
You're right about that.
Hey, Erica, tell everybody I said how you doing. And,
I will. How you doing?
Yeah, and we'll be back up in no time.
All right, girl.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm. This hour of the show is being brought to you by New York Lotto. The motto is $1 and a dream over at New York Lotto. Yeah. It's the weekend, and we drinking. You going to the Shadow? Hey. Well, I have to tell you something. Tonight, Friday, the Shadow is free for everybody before 1 a.m. Big party at the Shadow. And Bent Rock is doing the music. And then tomorrow, Chuck Chill Out on the mix. And then Monday is the first day of spring. Hey. Exactly. I have a champagne sip tomorrow in Orange at Salon Distinctive. It's Spa Distinctive. It's on Main Street. And so I got the drop on some of the people stopping by, which really, a champagne sip it's from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., but a lot of the politicians are using that opportunity to drop by and take a sip and say hello. And I appreciate that. I got the key to Irvington, New Jersey about 2 years ago, and Mayor Smith is coming by from Irvington. Candidate Cory Booker is coming by from Newark, and various council people and stuff like that. Politicians, yeah. So shout out to Zariah Hamlin. She's pulling it all together over there at her spa roomie. Spa Distinctive on Main Street. So I'll see you guys there tomorrow. In the meantime, we should continue with this break, and we'll come back. Maybe we'll play you a nice song, or at least a piece of one. You know how it is what it is, and then we'll continue with the chat about. I'll talk with you about. I'll surprise you. Keep it where you got it. Wendy's here until 7 on 107.5 WBLS.
Wendy Williams!
Microphone check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Wendy Williams, experience.
Yeah. Woo! It's going down. Did you know that Mary J. Blige was invited to Elton John's wedding to his husband or his wife, David, and she didn't go. She was getting ready. Now, David and Elton got married during the holidays, but Mary, who's 35, said that she was preparing Christmas with her husband, Kendu, over here in America, and she was unable to fly to England to go to the civil ceremony. And it was like right around Christmas time. But here's what she quotes. She says, "When we did the duet, I had no idea he was such a beautiful person. He's very realistic. He's straight up. I was at home in New York when the wedding was on. It's not about presents, though. It's about sending your love and congratulations. And he knows that I send them both. They just passed the law about that here in England, right? He's a great person. I'm glad he did it and set an example. Apparently, she did that interview while she was over there in England, but she was invited. How fabulous. So I guess the DMC special that came on VH1 was like the tree that fell in the woods. Nobody gave a damn. Like, none of you guys called and commented on it. I forgot that it was on. Didn't make it must-see TV. How did that do? Did anybody in the listening audience see DMC's special? You know, about him, being adopted and stuff? Well, he announced that he's launched his fan club. The problem is, if nobody talked about the show, is there anybody who's going to be registering for the fan club? Come on, this man is a legend. The fan club is called the City of DMC. It's a newly designed personal website. Let's go to this website. It's www. Oh, we don't have any. Oh, damn. Our computers are broken. Somebody go to the website. Don't email me today because I don't have any email. I have nothing, do I? Doggone it. Go to ME, like me, -DMC.com. ME, everything should be in caps. ME-DMC.com. I don't know what's on there, but that's his fan club website. Yeah. Wendy, it's been almost 2 weeks and we still can't hear you online. Yeah, well, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Wendy, the reason your voice is sometimes so damn phlegmy is because you eat way too much cheese. That's signed L. Is that what it is? Well, then you go enjoy my phlegmy stylings, because today I had a Swiss cheesy omelet over at the old original Pancake House in Caldwell. Yeah. Lindsay Lohan. She's going to be replacing Giselle Bundchen as the new face of Louis Vuitton. You see her in Chanel more than anything else. Wow. Apparently, Marc Jacobs asked her to pose in the autumn-winter 2006-2007 collection. And so now she's going to be following in the footsteps of Uma Thurman and Jennifer Lopez and all like that. So she's extremely excited about it. And that's very prestigious. Good for you, Lindsay. Speaking of which, Melanie Griffin's off the wagon. God, you want to... Wait, hold on. Where is my National Enquirer? I was reading this in the traffic. I was reading and driving because the St. Patrick's Day is going on outside. Oh, yeah. And crap, the traffic in New York City is crazy today. Hold on. So I get to reading while I'm driving. I was driving with my knees and reading and applying mascara, drinking water, talking on the phone.
Wow.
And beeping at drunk people. Okay, here it is right here. Listen to this crazy quote. I would go to the end of the earth to buy cocaine and my drugs. Oh. Yes, hey. Look, Melanie Griffin says, I can't wait to call my father on this. He loves Melanie Griffin. She says, I'm an alcoholic, major drug addict, and a pill popper. Oh. Melanie Griffin has suffered a shocking setback in her Have you ever seen her sitcom on TV? Yeah. It comes on tonight. I watch it. It's with the guy, Balky's friend from Perfect Stranger. Two people who look like they would never even touch each other in real life. It's like the worst casting ever. But I watch it because I like to see, how inflated her lips are going to be, or if she's going to be looking, she's over-surgicalized. And now she's back on drugs. Yeah, so just watch her show tonight, even if it's just to stare at her. Figure out whether she's high or not. I'm going. That's what I call must-see TV. DMC. Melanie Griffin has suffered a shocking setback in her long and agonizing battle with booze and drugs. In a tearful confession, the devastated actress said of her torment, I would go... Oh, she talks like a little girl. I would go to the end of the earth to buy cocaine and my drugs. She's 48 years old, and she's repeatedly battled substance abuse for 3 decades. She checked into rehab twice in the past, and she's now attending 3 AA meetings a day in a bid to put her life back on track. Wow. Here's more quotage. Wow. This is from the National Enquirer. I am an alcoholic and major drug addict and pill popper. It's time that I finally admit that to myself. I go to a meeting at 10 a.m., one at 12 noon, and one in the evening if I can make it. Oh my God, she really does need... Wow. Well, with all that money, why go to meetings? Why not just have somebody shadowing you all the time? Because it doesn't matter, You hide stuff inside your Oxford shirt from 8th grade in the upper left chest pocket in your wardrobe, and you go into your closet and you get high in there. I should know all the steps and the rules to get sober, and it should be easy for me. You just stay away from drugs. Simple. But for some reason, it's hard for me. She had a drug relapse. Wow. Oh, it's terrible. Vicodin, Xanax, cocaine. Wow. She's still married to Antonio. Wow. And she's constantly on the verge of tears. Melanie has a lot of supportive friends, and Antonio is an incredibly loving husband. She's also a very devoted mother. Wow. My heart goes out to her. My heart goes out to Whitney. My heart goes out to... it's tough. I don't know. I realize that... And guess who else is in rehab? Winona Judd. Friend in my head. We got weaved together one time. She, the red hair. We were uptown at Gerard Duray. We got weaved right next to each other. No, we didn't talk or anything like that. I was just a silent observer. But she's goes in and out of it. She's 6 weeks. She's in food addiction. Food. She's addicted to food. She's been a lifelong food addict. Winona's 41. She checked into Shade of Hope Rehab in Buffalo Gap, Texas. She told Larry King that on CNN. When does that repeat? I want to see that. It's terrible, these addictions. Hey, you guys, keep it here. Advice Hour's coming up next. Thanks.
Wendy, man.
My oldest brother, he told me he had a very good surprise. The surprise was that he turned himself into a woman.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Oh, I can't get enough of this music. I'm not quite sure about Cherry Dennis. I can't tell whether, she's like a Maya, one hit, and once in a while, or whether, because as far as I'm concerned, this little song right here, I Love You, the primary driving force of this song is the music. I mean, I can get my neighbor to, I love you. I love you. I love you. Hey, hey. I love you. Okay, well, put me in the radio, in a studio with one of those things that Jennifer Lopez uses to zhuzh up her voice. I bet you I could do it. Hey, hey. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, this is Puffy's artist, though. Her album's coming out in June. I like the beat. I like the song. But I'm looking at her with the screw face because I like the beat so much that it's like a hot song. It's hot. Anyway, it's time for Wendy's Medical Minute. You guys, it is the first day of spring on Monday, and I'm sure some of you this weekend will be throwing open your windows and letting the breeze, even though it's chilly in many places, including here in the Northeast, you'll be, letting kind of like the mustiness of the winter out of your house. And, you'll be doing things to spruce up your joint for spring. I know I'll be busy, at home. One of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all my nail polishes and all my nail polish removers and all my nail files. I'm starting all over again. Another thing that I'm going to do is I'm making over my medicine cabinet. And it's really weird because I already had this in mind for this weekend, and turns out I read the March issue of Self Magazine, and Self Magazine is talking about this very thing, make over your medicine cabinet. And what they say is you look at your prescriptions and your over-the-counter bottles. Toss out anything, of course, with an expired date. And they also say that those mentholated muscle rubs are old news. The therapeutic heat wraps increase the blood flow to deeper tissues and soothe the pain. So get rid of the mentholated rubs. That'll be me. They also say toss out bottles with improperly screwed lids because automatically, no good. They also add, shake the bottles because the active ingredients settle at the bottom. So in order to find out whether the ingredients are still active, shake it. If it's all chunky and it doesn't smell good, toss it. Now, here's one that stunned me because I am a user of eye drops. Not a lot, but I do use them. They say toss out any eye drops and nasal sprays a month after opening them because the preservatives in them break down quickly and compromise the drops to the point where they can irritate your eyes. So even after you open them, they said throw it out after a month. Can you believe that? They also say weed out all the dangerous drugs. If you have any dietary supplements with ephedra, get rid of them. Ephedra is now banned. So get rid of ephedra supplements. And they say once you've taken stock of what's in your medicine cabinet, you might want to move your medicine place to a place that's cooler, drier. And maybe for you, that means outside of the bathroom. If you have a small bathroom that fills up with the steam from the shower and everything like that, you can write your name on the mirror after you take a shower. That same moisture is getting into your medicine cabinet on the other side. So you might want to move your medicines maybe outside into the linen closet or maybe a drawer in your bedroom or something. And here is something that is so crucial because spring is coming. I notice a lot of people are walking around with no coats on. Now, it's 46 degrees here in New York. Our lawn service came today. The Mexicans were walking around with just their T-shirts on. I looked out of the window. I thought it was a beautiful day. I told my son, we can, wear lightweight, I walked outside. I was like, let's go back inside. But they were outside mowing the lawn with T-shirts on. This is what I found. According to Self Magazine, it's still flu season, and the flu virus is found on 80% of phones during the month of March. So please stock up on your disinfectant. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Wendy's Medical Minute. Here's to good health. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. I love you. Wow. I love you. Wow. Hey. Dear Wendy, my fiance and I are getting married in 2 months. Yesterday, I logged onto the computer to view our registry, which is at Bed Bath & Beyond. So I typed in the letter B. All of a sudden, a few porn sites started to show up. B, as in big black. You fill in the blank, Wendy. It was about 15 sites, Wendy. So I was curious, and I typed in www.c. And all these cornbreadass.com, well, you get the drift. Wow. Anyway, I found a slew of sites under the letter I. Wendy, the point is this normal? We haven't had sex in a long time, and he's staying up late, allegedly working on music, and now I find this. He said he looks at porn online about 5 times a week. He doesn't even get intimate with me 5 times a month. Wendy, help. Signed, Tiff. Tiffany, intimacy is a two-way street. You haven't given me enough information about how proactive you are. So he has a backlog of porn sites. I mean, it wouldn't be my flavor, to want to embrace. I mean, here's the thing. I don't have a problem with porn as long as it's not seemingly problematic. I think you're just shocked that he's going to these different sites and you guys are having lack of sex. I don't think that the issue, at least from where I can see, is the sites. I think the issue is you all's intimacy. And you know what? And there are some people who like to look at porn to get revved up to enhance their intimacy with you. Don't be offended. It's a man thing. And it's a woman thing, too, depending on the woman. Tiffany, I think you need to either give me more information or be more proactive with your man in terms of you all's sexual relationship. I don't know what else to tell you. Mary's on line number 5, and she's from Harlem. And you know how Harlem beef is. It can get real ugly. Mary?
Yeah.
So you have beef because you heard that your friend slept with your man.
That's correct.
So have you stepped to her?
Yeah, no doubt.
Because she's your friend. So normally I say don't go to the girl, except if the girl's in your cipher.
Nah, I stepped to her like a woman, asked her what it is, and she told me she denied it, basically.
Okay, now have you brought it to him?
Definitely, he denied it.
Where did you hear this?
Through a mutual friend.
See, what's crazy is where there's smoke, there's fire. Like that. My knee-jerk reaction is to believe neither one of them. And you're 24 too. I don't believe either one of them.
You don't?
No.
I don't neither.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to have to handle it.
I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, do you have kids with him?
No, I have no kids.
How long have you been with him?
A year and a half.
Oh, then why don't you just step?
Yeah, I'm going to have to step.
I mean, who wants to live like that? You're 24, you're beautiful, you got your whole life ahead of you, you have no kids with him. You don't have to put up with this crap.
No doubt, Wendy. You right.
And by the way, she's cut off too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't hollered at her for like 2 weeks.
And any of your friends who are still friends with her, you don't want to pull them one way or the other. You got to start a whole new cipher.
Wow.
Yeah, well?
Wow. Me and her been down for 18 years.
I don't care.
I hear you. It didn't matter to her.
Right.
No doubt. No doubt. I just wanted to hear from you, Wendy.
Handle your business, Mary.
That's what it is.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Later.
All right. Line number 6. Ebony's calling from Louisiana. She's 3 months pregnant, and she caught her man cheating last night. Ugh. Hi, Ebony.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. So you caught him cheating last night. By the way, shout out to everybody in Louisiana. Which part of Louisiana? I'm on 3 different radio stations in Louisiana. Which one?
I'm in Shreveport.
Okay, so we're back up and running in Shreveport.
You're back up.
Wait, no, that would have been
you talking about New Orleans?
New Orleans, exactly. Yeah, Shreveport. We were always up. Yeah, shout out to everybody in New Orleans. Yeah, the radio station, we're back going strong there. But all right, so in Shreveport, where R. Kelly is coming in concert.
Oh, he's not coming. He canceled.
Excellent. I mean, did he cancel because he did or because of protest?
We don't know. We haven't found out nothing yet. We found out last week that he canceled. So, yeah.
Ew. Anyway, okay, so you're 3 months pregnant.
3 months.
And
I have a 2-year-old.
And how did you catch him cheating?
Well, I called him earlier, and I blocked my number because he wasn't answering a cell phone.
Okay.
So I blocked it, and he answered, and then he hung up. So I went by his mom's house, and he was over there, and I called. And so he had his sister tell me that he wasn't home, and I was, like, right outside the house. So I went to my house and got all his stuff, and I was going to take it and leave it outside. And so on my way back there, I saw him leaving.
Leaving your house?
He was leaving his mom's house.
Okay.
It was like 10:30 at night.
Okay.
And so I tried to flag him down. I'm flashing my lights and all that stuff, and he kept on going. So he finally stopped at this Circle K, and there was 2 chicks up there. And I kind of sat for a minute, and they were all waving and smiling at him, and he was about to walk over there, and I just, like, pulled my car next to his, and he looked at me, and he's like, "What's wrong?" And I just looked at him. So I just gave him his stuff. I'm like, "You idiot."
So you didn't catch him cheating. You suspect.
Not like cheating, but I know he is because, like, he came to me talking about he has chlamydia. And he came to me last week with that, and I told him, I'm pregnant. I just got checked, so there is no way I can have chlamydia. So now I have to go on next week, and now I have to get checked to make sure me and my baby's okay.
So this is your second child. You're 23.
Second child in 23.
Is this your second child with him?
No, my first with him.
So what's your question to me?
With him, I'm kind of cool. I'm the type, I don't hold grudges really. I'm not taking them back, that's it. But my girlfriends, they sitting there want to do the whole revenge thing and all that mess.
You don't have time for that.
I don't have time for
You're
that. You're
pregnant.
Though. Exactly. And I told them that I want them to leave it alone, but my girlfriends are the rowdy type. So now they all talking about they going to do this and they want to, and I'm like, I'm trying to tell them to leave it alone because they're making the situation even worse. Because they want to call him and all that mess, and he's 30 years old. I'm like, if he hasn't changed by now, he's not going to change, period.
Right.
You know, but it's like, I keep telling them, leave it alone, but now they think that I'm weak because I don't want to go after him like that.
Now, tell me the makeup of your girlfriends. Do they have children also?
No, none of them have children.
Yeah, so they're still in the rah-rah effect.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm the only one with the child, and I'm like, you know, they all want to, they drive by and they want to, you know, if they see him somewhere, they stop and confront him and stuff. And I told them, like, y'all making it much harder for me because I'm the one carrying the baby.
Yeah.
So now I don't want to tell nobody what's going on. So I'm trying to, I'm at work trying to be cool with it, trying to be calm, but it's just like.
Do you have an actual question?
I really just want to. I mean, I don't know what to tell my girlfriend. When they ask, do I need to go ahead and tell them what all happened? Because I know
perhaps you need to fall back from giving information to your girlfriends. And as far as the information they already know, not for nothing, everybody needs a Mo in their life. You saw Kim's Mo last night. Yes. Everybody needs a Mo. Thanks for calling, Ebony.
All right,
I wish you well. Bye-bye. Irving's on line number 2, 40 in the Bronx with the dead-end job. Oh. Everybody else has man troubles. Her man found out his child isn't really his, but keeps paying. Turn on line number 1. It's Lala. She's 21. Hey, Lala. Layla. So, is this your child?
No, this is his ex-girlfriend.
And he keeps paying?
Excuse me?
He keeps paying for the child, even though it's not his?
Yeah, which I told him, well, the girl is sick, so I said he shouldn't just abandon her. But her mother always tries to cause problems with us. So I'm kind of torn.
I don't like it. What, okay, how long were they together?
About like 4 years.
How long have you been with him?
6 months.
Why don't you leave him alone?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you know what? Because, okay, what's wrong with his ex-girlfriend medically?
No, there's nothing wrong with her.
So why is he still involved in her child's life?
Because she's known him as her father for 6 years.
Okay. All right. Very admirable on his part. But if you're like me, you want free and clear, no strings attached relationship with a man.
Well, that's true.
And if there is a child involved, it's because it is his child from his loins, and that's that. I mean, that right there, Layla, 6 months, I bounce. But what was your question? I'm sorry.
Well, that's kind of it. I was wondering if you thought it was right that he was still involved.
I think it's terrific. What a great man. But I also think as a woman, I wouldn't be able to sit around and deal with that. I think it's terrific that he can do that. And it could be that they're still sleeping together. I don't know. That's not the point. The point is that at 29 years old, I want my man free and clear. And if he does have children, I want those children to be children from his, no. Do you have children already, Layla?
No, I don't.
Exactly. You work a job?
Yes.
You're an educated woman?
Yes, I do have a bachelor's degree.
You are too cute and you got too much on the ball to be with the baggage.
Well, that's true.
I mean,
thanks, Wendy.
Tuck his number someplace. He sounds like a very upstanding man. It's just, don't totally throw his number away. Tuck it someplace. Check back with him in a year.
Okay.
Thanks, Layla.
Bye.
Advice Hour continues. We got the results to the People Poll question, and the Hogans are coming up next hour. Keep it here. It's Wendy, man.
It's Wendy, man.
He's got caught twice with 2 different women who are saying that he's trying to get with them. I need to kick this dog to the curb, don't I?
The Wendy Williams Experience.
BLS 107.5. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Hey. All right. Jessica, who's working the phone, told me that Nicole in the Bronx, who's 18, really needs some advice. So Jessica asked, would you please talk to her? So she's line number 3. Hi, Nicole. It's Wendy.
Hello. I love your show, Wendy. Let me just say that first of all.
Thanks, Nicole.
And I just need advice because I'm seeing this guy. I'm 18, and he's 28, around that age. So, I mean, he works out of New York. Like, he works in New York, and then he goes out of state half the time. Mm-hmm. And not that I don't trust him, but, like, I don't, like, when he goes out of state, he doesn't answer his phone as much. Mm-hmm. And it just makes me suspicious. I'm thinking, since it's because of his age, maybe that he has a wife and kid out of state, because I was looking through his phone one time, mm-hmm. and I saw a picture of a baby. I said, whose baby is this? He said, oh, that's my niece or whatever. So I took it like, nothing. But I'm suspicious. I don't know what to do. Like, how could I find out something like that?
I think you're way out of your league, and it's not worth it. I think that the age difference, or the maturity and life experience of an 18-year-old and a 28-year-old is huge. If you were 28 and he were 38, it'd be a little bit different. But I think you need to stop all this suspicious chasing and leave him alone. How long have you been with him?
I've been with him for like 4 months, but I mean,
leave it alone. Leave it alone, Nicole. You're out of your league, Nicole.
I mean,
You're out of your league, Nicole.
Really good.
Nicole, I don't care what he is. I don't care what he says. He could very well be a good man, but you're still out of your league. Would you please enjoy being 18? Would you, girl? No, you're not. You enjoy being 18 with a 28-year-old man in a real relationship. When I was 18, that was only a little something I would dip, maybe give him the teen line, you know what I'm saying, go to a quick movie, just for bragging rights. It's not something I would consider luxuriating. And hey, I was 18 one time too. Mm-hmm. You know, and I took the interest of 28-year-old men too. And I got my stories under my belt, but it was no relation. Leave him alone, Nicole. What are you doing? Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
All right. Bye.
18-year-old girl stressing over an old man, getting worried lines of a 58-year-old woman worried about. And please, leave him alone. LaShawn is on line number 7. And LaShawn is 25. Hi, LaShawn. She's in Brooklyn.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
Man problems, huh?
Yes, Wendy.
Okay.
I just want to start off by saying, Wendy, you are definitely a friend in my head.
Oh, thank you, LaShawn.
I've been having problems with my boyfriend of 4 years now.
Okay.
It's not really even problems, but I've been catching him in lies.
Uh-huh.
And I just don't understand why he's lying to me now. Like, lying about, like, friends of his who he's known forever, and they call him. So, you know, what's the problem? Like, why would you need to lie about it?
I don't understand what you're saying.
He's lying to me about speaking. Like, he lied to me and said it was someone else, like, that it was a family member of his. And instead of telling me that that's a friend, it's female, of course, and instead of saying, oh, that's a friend of mine from wherever.
Well, because he probably feels that if he told you that it was a friend as opposed to lying and saying it's a family member, then you'd think he's messing around with her. Although if he wasn't messing around with her and she was just a friend, why couldn't he be forthright? And you've been with him for 4 years, and what you're saying, but you haven't said it yet, is that you feel as though you know all of his family members. So all of a sudden, all these quote unquote family members are cropping up.
Right. I don't know what to do. Like,
and you've been with him since you're 21.
Yes.
And so you want to marry him?
Yes.
Do you have children with him?
No.
Mm-hmm. How old is he?
29.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what is your specific question to me? Why is he lying about this?
No, what should I do about it? Like, what could I do about it? What could I do about him? Like, I know there's nothing I can do about him lying, but, you know, I don't know if I can trust him. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know if you can trust him either. I mean, I don't know. Only time will tell, unfortunately.
It's just so frustrating because, you know, I feel like I'm playing Inspector Gadget.
Right.
You know, and it almost seems like I'm looking for something.
Yeah.
Where there's nothing, but then it seems like there's something there.
Then if you look hard enough, you'll find something.
Yeah.
You know, have you ever? Are you still in love with him?
Of course.
You're with him because you love him, not because you've invested the time. So you want to make sure, you know.
No, not because I've invested the time. I'll walk away in a drop of a hat if I need to.
Do you guys talk about this, or do you argue about it?
Talk about it. I don't like to argue. I don't like to argue. I'm not very big into, you know, yelling and screaming.
Do you all live together?
Yes.
So do these women actually come to your house?
No. Not that I know of, anyway.
Have you ever met any of these women?
No.
Do you guys ever have friends over at the house, like a little cocktail soiree?
Yeah, we've had friends over, but...
Does he ever invite any of these people?
No.
All right, so he's cheating on you. So now you'll have to decide what you're going to do. Take care.
Oh, thanks, Wendy.
Bye, LaShawn.
Bye.
Right? Or at least more probably than not? Ugh. We need to continue with this break. Oh, wait, hold on. Line number 5. Alicia, it's Wendy. Hi.
Hi.
So your man is acting like he didn't know that you were a transsexual?
Exactly.
Well, boy, you've got voice realness.
Thank you.
Wow. You even sound like a cute real girl. Listen to that laugh.
Thank you.
So do tell, how long have you been with your man?
I've been with him for like a year now, a little bit over a year.
So what do you mean when you say he's acting like he didn't know that you were a transsexual?
Well, someone that knows him knows me as well, and I guess he didn't know. And his friend told him, well, do you know that Elijah is a transsexual? And it led from him, his friend, telling him to like a lot of other people that we both knew and his family. And now he's trying to act as if like he didn't know, I didn't tell him, you know, like we've never had, you know, any sexual intercourse before or anything.
Is he gay?
Yes, he is. Of course, he's with me.
Well, it doesn't matter, but if you're affecting the woman thing, then he could be he could be playing to the world that he's straight. Does he play to the world that he's straight and was past?
Well, yes, of course, yes.
Okay. Well, you should have known then that this day was going to be coming. You see, you're right with who you are. Mm-hmm. You know, you're forthright. You told him. He's not right with who he is.
Exactly.
So he was only with you until he couldn't be with you anymore. If you possibly thought that a long-term relationship could come out of this, then you were fooling yourself. So now I don't know what your question is to me, but my answer is it's time for this relationship to be over. It's time to move on.
Time to move on.
He's played you. You know, he's used you. Mm-hmm. And now it's time to move on. And now the next person you get involved with, you want to get involved with somebody who is already out to their family.
But see, now, being that he's denying it, when you see, I have proof, pictures, you know.
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Move on. You should have known that this day was going to come. You knew what you were getting into. A man on the down low. Right. Trying to pass you off as femme realness.
Right.
So now the relationship is over.
You're right about that.
Okay.
Thank you, Wendy.
Take care. Bye, hon.
See you later.
That femme realness voice. Did you hear her voice? Love it. She sounds like she's got a real little tiny waist, little perky A cup, right? A real woman. Okay, everybody, keep it where you got it. Advice Hour continues here on the Wendy Experience. Until 7, we're here. Wow, we're going through severe technical difficulties here at the flagship WBLS in New York. The computers are down, and the copy machine is down, and the main phones in the office are down. It's Friday. Why doesn't everybody just go home? I don't understand. Leave Braulio and Fred and Tim to fix everything, and everybody else go home. What the hell? Everything's working, though, with the phones here in the Jock Studio. It's just that we can't get online to get you guys the results of the People Poll question. So we will just go then to line number 1. I don't have the name because when last I thought that was Laylo on line number 1. Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Tiffany.
Hi, Tiff. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from New York.
Okay, what are we talking about? It's Wendy.
Okay, this is the deal.
Okay.
My best friend and my boyfriend, they're cousins. Mm-hmm. So me and my boyfriend have been friends for a while because I've been friends with her since high school. Mm-hmm. My ex-boyfriend is my now boyfriend's best friend. Okay? So all of us used to hang out all the time because me and her are best friends, and she's really close with her cousin, my boyfriend now. And, you know, me and my ex-boyfriend, they were best friends, so we were always all hanging out.
I'm so confused. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Oh, God, this is so 16. I'm sorry. Miss Wendy is just a little impatient with this one.
Okay, sorry. Listen.
Okay.
So this is what happened. My ex-boyfriend was playing me the whole time. And now we're one girl with at least 20 girls that I know of.
Okay.
Now, I don't really care about that fact of it because I don't have any feelings for him anymore. I'm with my new boyfriend. I love him. But she knew the whole time, and she never told me anything.
So she's not your friend anymore?
I have a 3-year-old son.
Oh,
you know, she knew what the deal was.
Kids
I could have gotten AIDS, you know? Like, anything could have happened.
Yes, of course.
And she knew. And she didn't tell me.
Of course.
So now...
She's cut off.
But this is the thing. I know she didn't do it with malice. She did it because...
She wanted to protect you?
She didn't do it to hurt me. She thought she was protecting me, and she didn't want to be X out of the circle of her and her cousin.
Oh, God, this is so 15. I don't know. I'm confused. Do you have an actual question?
I don't know how to handle the situation.
That's not a question.
We're fighting now, and, you know, my boyfriend's kind of annoyed because he's like, why do you care? I don't care about what he did. I care about that she wasn't a good friend enough to tell me.
Okay, well then, I don't know what you want me to say. As far as I'm concerned, if it were me, I would cut her off, okay? It's not that I don't value friendships, but I do value loyalty. And I also realize that friendships, and you're only 20, so you don't understand this yet. Maybe you never will. I don't know. Maybe I'm dead wrong. You have friends to get you through particular times of life. That's it. The people that you're friends with when you're 50 are not the same people you were friends with when you were 15. If you're lucky, maybe you have that one friend that's there with you from birth till the grave. For me, that's my girlfriend, Lisa Carnegie. Everybody else is subject to the cut. Everybody else is subject to be cut off. I've had friends at various times to get me through various things in life. When I was in Philly, I made some very dear friends. When I moved back to New York, my life became more complicated. I couldn't go back and forth. And I realized, you know what? I was beating myself up because I wasn't seeing my old friends in Philly. And I said, you know what, Wendy? Those were my friends while I was trying to get through something. If we ever cross paths again, we hug and we embrace. But that's it. When I was in college, I had friends for that. You have friends for various things. Concentrate on your 3-year-old and leave this girl alone. What you need in your life is loyalty.
You're right.
And that's not what she showed you.
You're right.
So,
You're right,
and the loyal friends are the ones who pass the test of time. The loyal friends are the ones that are friends with you when you're 20 and friends with you when you're 50. And there to bury you.
So what
and
do I
straighten
do?
your
Because
wig
my
there in
boyfriend
the.
and her are really good friends, like they're cousins, and they always hang out, and we're always.
I don't know. Maybe you need to cut your boyfriend too.
No.
Well, I'm sorry. I believe in a thorough house cleaning. I cut I cut the whole cancer out. I cut the whole arm off. If I got cancer in my wrist, I'm not just taking out this little bit of cancer. Cut the arm off. Wow. So you're 20 on one hand, but you're a mother on the other. This conversation is just so. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. It's me. I'm getting old. I just can't. All right, cut her. How long you been with him?
6 months.
And cut him. You haven't even been with him long enough. There you go. Gotta go. Bye.
Right,
Hang up quick. Hang up quick. Goose before she says another word. I apologize. God. Line number 4 is Chi-Chi. She's 29. She needs advice to give to her friend who met a man online. Hi, Cheech.
Hello?
Hi, Chi-Chi. It's Wendy.
Hi.
How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good.
Okay, so here's the issue. I have a friend. She met this guy on the internet. I think it was Black Planet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's been dating him on and off for like a year. They don't really have like a relationship. They have one of those relationships.
Do they have sex?
Yeah, it's one of those relationships.
Gotcha.
So, on and off for like a year or whatever. So now, they don't really talk on the phone.
Okay.
They only talk on the internet. Like, they do not have real conversations.
Right.
So now, all of a sudden, she goes on Black Planet one day, and she sees that his page says, "Sorry, Black Planet, it's been fun, blah blah blah, but I think I found the one."
Oh. Okay.
Now, what I want to do is I'm trying to be a good friend to her and tell her I don't think that it's you that he's talking about. Because if it was, I don't trust this dude, and
not only that, but I don't trust her form of communication. I mean, it takes 2 people to communicate strictly online and to call each other up and acquiesce to booty calls. So she knows what it is. She also understands that she's not the only one in his life. You don't have to tell her anything. She already knows.
I know, but she likes him, and she really wants him to be the one. And
whatever.
The killer was that he didn't even call her on Christmas or I am her or anything like that.
No,
and
the killer. The killer is that she's sitting there seeing all this, and she's still stupid enough to think she's the one.
I know, but
how old is she?
I'm 29. She's 27.
Yeah. You might want to sit down and have one. Beyonce and Michelle and that other one. You know how they
I was about to say, I was like, you know what?
Yes, remember, girl. Yes, you need to have one of those talks with her.
And I just don't trust this guy. I really want her to just let it go. But
it's not him. It's not him not to trust. He's already moved on. It's her. You've got to help strengthen her. At this point, it's not even about him. This is about her. And you need to have one of those girl talks. Yeah.
You sound as bad as me. I should have sang.
I bet you we can get that harmonizer and do better than Cherry Dennis. Give us a fat beat and some take that.
Yeah.
Hey, have a good weekend. Thanks for calling. Wendy. Hogan's coming up, everybody.
It's Wendy, man.
I know it's wrong, but the thing is that she's married. And she was like, I'm scared because she said that her husband's best man saw us together or whatever.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
commentary. I lost 10 pounds on LA weight loss. I made it. When I got on the scale this morning, I'm done. Mission accomplished. An extra 10 pounds. That's it. The Hogan family remembered me from last time. They immediately, when I stood up, Brooke was like, wow, Wendy, how did you do it? Linda was like, wow. And, Hulk was like, it's like weird because he can make passes at other women in front of his wife. That I guess that's a solid marriage right there. He's like, you look damn good, girl. And even little Nick. And how did I celebrate? By having an extra Swiss cheese omelet this morning at the old original Pancake House. Oh, that's okay. I am officially on maintenance. Yeah, I stepped on the scale this morning. I was very happy. Anyway, but this is not about LA weight loss. I just wanted to pass that along. I was feeling good. I was out there taking pictures with them, and they made mention of it. This hour of the show is brought to you by the Universal Circus. The Universal Circus got it going on. And WBLS wants to remind you to visit Autoland for their $1 million check. Now, here's the deal. This copy still hasn't changed, but it's if the last 4 digits of your Social Security number crack the Autoland safe, you walk away with the $1 million check. It's the weekend. Why don't you check out Autoland? Route 22 in Springfield, New Jersey. Autoland. Bring your Social Security card. If those last 4 digits do it, baby, it's time to quit your job. WBLS, we're proud sponsors of TV 411. You can improve your reading and writing and math by watching TV 411. TV 411. Oh, guess what I found out? FX is rerunning Black and White this weekend. And I have the rerun schedule somewhere in my paperwork. I'm going to give it to you guys. I'm going to give it to you. 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 I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Did you hear about the 3-year-old boy who shot his mom in the knees? What? Yes! Goose is so stunned he couldn't even press the stun button. He just said, what? He did it himself. A 3-year-old boy shot his mom in the knee with a 9mm gun that he found under a couch cushion last weekend. Isn't that a shame? It was the second time the boy had handled the gun on Sunday. So the first time, apparently, they didn't put it up and lock it up, dumbass parents. The mother had taken the gun away from the child and removed the bullets, apparently overlooked one in the chamber. Well, she had it coming to her then. She put the weapon back in the seat cushion of the couch. Dumbass. When the boy picked up the gun the second time, he fired it. Of course, it was accidental. Mama! But, and the injury was in the kneecap. They say that's life-threatening. I hate to tell you this. When you blow out a knee, that's it. You might not die, but you might as well. You want to. You ever get like something going on in your knee and you say, oh my gosh, is this the end of me? Kind of like when you feel something in your back. Like, oh my God, please don't let this be the end. Lifelong rubs and therapists and, weights at the gym to keep it. Oh gosh, shot her in the knee. That's it. Could have been much more tragic, of course. The boy could have shot himself. The boy is now put in the care of his father. Authorities removed several guns from the home. That was just one. Okay. Do your kids go on play dates to other people's houses? Goose, how old is your son? He's 7. Does your wife go on the play dates with him? No, not anymore. Yeah, we're just getting to that point. Like, I know when September comes and little Kev's in first grade and everything, maybe not in first grade. First grade, I think I'll still be going on play dates also. And then if there's a sleepover, I'll leave, at an appropriate time. But I do want to dwell at the house. As I understand, I would hope that parents would want to dwell at our house also. You gotta ask questions. You have to ask questions. Right now, there's only one place that Kevin goes on play dates, and that's to Ray and Zariah Hamlin's, our attorney, and his wife, his lovely wife. And they have 2 children. He goes play dates there. But even with those play dates, that's because I say, come on, I'm going over, to hang out with Mrs. Hamlin. Come on, Kev, you can play with, the kids or whatever. So that's not what you consider a play date, because that's family friends, right? Kids in the class, then no. The answer is no. Kevin doesn't go on play dates. He goes to birthday parties. I'm suspicious of households, and I'm having a little bit of separation problem just because of things like this. And I think households need to be suspicious. You listen to this radio show. I guess if you're a parent whose kid plays with mine, you'd be suspicious of our household too. And you have every right. Because I'm watching you, so you watch me. See what? Wow. And I have no problem asking, when he starts play dates, I have no problem asking. So you guys keep guns around the house? And of course, if a parent might lie and say no or whatever, but I just... Oh, gosh, we have to continue with the break. Tony, Carol, Tamika, and Christopher, I see you guys on the phone. Hold on for just a moment, and we'll be right back. Tamika, I'm coming to you first. She wants to talk about the Hogan's interview. Keep it where you got it. It's Wendy until 7 on 107.5 WBLS.
Down the NYC.
Listen, Wendy.
Yes?
I think you have to put on that recording of your saying that word. I think it's necessary.
Fire! Daddy!
We love that, Wendy. I'm on fire.
It's Wendy, man. The Wendy Williams Experience.
Yeah, everybody. Tamika is on line number 4, and she wants to talk about the Hogan family. Hi, Tamika.
How are you, Wendy? How are you
doing
today?
fine. Good.
I just wanted to comment about the interview with the Hogan family that you had today.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. I mean, when you want to incorporate that whole family as a friend in your head?
I must admit, they're a fun family.
They are, and the mother is no joke. I saw an episode last week, and she was about to go off on her neighbor because they were saying that the dogs were making too much noise.
Yeah, I feel like I could shop and lunch with her and party with her. And Brooke, I feel like I don't know what kind of music she's going to put out, but they're definitely going for that black thing.
They are.
And the brother and you know what? They're just nice people.
They are.
They're nice people.
I used to watch Hulk Hogan when I was young.
Yeah.
He was doing a wrestling thing, and I'm proud of him, is what he's done. He's not a washed-up wrestler. He's now supporting his family.
Yeah.
He's holding it down, so
yeah.
I'm really proud of him for, making the step up.
And he still looks great.
Yeah.
I mean,
he does.
His body is terrific in top form. Thank you, Tamika.
You're welcome.
Line number 2, Tony says that Professor X passed away.
Yes.
From Brand Nubian?
Professor X from the X Clan.
I mean, from the X Clan. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait, there was no Professor X from Brand Nubian. What was I thinking? Are you serious?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
It's about an hour ago.
Oh, my God. Well, what happened? What happened? I mean, you're 35.
Yeah, I'm 35.
Well, how old was X? What happened? Was he sick? Turn your radio down, please.
All right, he had asthma attack about 3 days ago and went to the hospital. He died in St. John's Hospital.
God.
But he also had malaria.
What?
And his heart stopped about 3 times.
Okay, how did he get malaria?
Oh, I don't know. Family didn't tell me that.
Okay, do you know whether he's been out of the country or not, or are we worried about the bird flu and now malaria here in this country?
No, we ain't have to worry about that.
Wow. That is a terrible thing, Will, and our hearts go out to his family. And did he leave behind kids and stuff?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I'd like to thank Wendy,
That's me.
For giving me, well, thank you.
Thank you.
For giving me the time to air it out, because he was big in hip-hop.
Yeah.
To the red, the black, and the green.
The red, the black. You sissies. Yeah. Well, rest in peace, Professor X from the X Clan. Terrible. All right, thank you for calling.
Thank you, Wendy.
Bye-bye.
Peace. I
did an appearance with the X Clan at, oh gosh, what's the name of the school in New Jersey? Damn. I forgot years ago. The new list of rich rockers for 2006 is out. Rolling Stone magazine's list, that is. And Puffy is the highest earner. Actually, this is from 2005. For 2005, he was the highest earner. I guess they can't do the 2006 until the year is over. So then this list is for 2005. He raked in, they say, $24.3 million with the Bad Boy Records and the Sean John Close. 50 is number 3. No, I'm sorry, I'm reading this wrong. Puffy is not number 1. He's number 15. Well, he's still on the list, but boy, that's a big fall from grace in 30 seconds or less.
Wow.
He's number 15. 50 is number 19 with $19.7 million. They encompass the clothing, the games, their sneakers, the Get Rich or Die Trying movie, and all that stuff. Anger management tour. Eminem is number 21. Dr. Dre is number 26. Jay-Z is number 22 with $17.5 million. Kanye West, number 25 with 16.5. I hate these lists because if you're even in the circle of being on this list, it's all the same. Whether you're number 50 or whether you're number 1, whatever, you're in the club, the Millionaire Boys Club. Hey, Wendy, me personally, the new artist, Sherry Dennis, is whack. Another popcorn bubblegum song thrown together. He could get paid for that bull. That's from Tania Stokes, calling it the way she sees it. Dear Wendy, on Advice Hour, these are some of the dumbest girls I've ever heard. They don't value themselves at all. A girl 23 should be living her life as a young woman on her way to settling down with husband and kids. Basically, they're turning themselves into damaged goods. That's from T in Jersey. Hey, you said what I feel. But anyway, earlier in the day, there was a girl who called 23 years old, or was that yesterday? I don't know. All the days run together sometimes with you crazy young girls and some of the crazy crap you do. And it's not all of you all. Shout out to, you good girls, who are focused on your future and whatnot. But, and I get disgusted. Ice Cube, welcome back, Cutter. I could give a crap. I like Ice Cube, but I could give a crap about this. It came out in the 70s. John Travolta was in it. Ice Cube says he was a huge fan, and he's thrilled about his latest role. So he's going to star and produce Welcome Back, Kotter. And Ice Cube is also doing, the black and white show on FX. This is going to be for the big screen. Oh, gosh. I just can't take it. Mr. Kotter was played by Gabe Kaplan. What role is Ice Cube going to play? I don't know. I'm losing interest fast. Who cares? Aisha Tyler broke 3 toes. Oh. Yeah, that's a big toe, too. She's 6 feet tall. She probably wears a size 11 shoe. Wow. Ow. We need all of our toes to hold us up when we're big. Or tall. She's not big, actually. She's very thin. But she was doing a photo shoot in Miami. And she apparently, here's her quote. I need a better story. Like I was fighting 100 ninjas, and I kung fu'd them all. And then the 100th one broke my toe. Honestly, I stubbed the hell out of my toe.
Wow.
So she's a huge fan of snowboarding, and it allows her to watch, when the Olympics was on, she was able to watch the snowboarding in the Winter Olympics. She loves the Olympics, so, she's been recovering nicely, and no word on where she's working. Does anybody know what Aisha Tyler's doing right now? I don't know. By the way, they say Terry Hatcher from Desperate Housewives, pedophile uncle, has been moved into solitary confinement in California. They fear that he's going to get attacked from other prisoners. Where do you think R. Kelly's going to sit? I mean, really, this man has been on the loose for entirely too long. Ugh. I didn't say anything. I'm just, All right, you guys, keep it where you got it. I'll take your phone calls. And we got 60-second celebrity stuff coming up.
Wendy, man.
George Bush doesn't care about black people. And George Bush doesn't care about
Wendy Williams. The Wendy Williams Experience.
Wow.
Wendy Williams! Microphone check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Wendy Williams Experience.
Ooh. Yeah, it's the Wendy Williams Experience. It's time for 60-second celebrity stuff. Music, please. Shaquille O'Neal and his wife are expecting a baby girl. Michael Jackson has had to board up part of Neverland and fire a whole bunch of workers to avoid a state lawsuit. It's just a mess over there, and I no longer care. Tom Wopat, who played Luke in The Dukes of Hazzard, was arrested for drunk driving in Ridgewood, New Jersey. The 3-6 Mafia may be deposed in a Pittsburgh court next month as part of a lawsuit filed by a fan who was allegedly beaten down during one of their shows in 2003. Tyler Perry is working on his next flick, Daddy's Little Girl, with Lionsgate. He starts shooting that in June. And Black and White repeats again tonight at 10 and 11 and Sunday at 10 and 11. So for all of us who didn't see it, we're going to be watching it for ourselves. And that's celebrity stuff. 60 seconds. Thanks. Where is my blind item? Turn this up for just a second. By the way, Taryn saw the DMC show and she said it was pretty damn good. So they say that Ray J, to support PETA, and Pam Anderson has agreed to get rid of his chinchilla fur at her request. Bitch, please. Like, I like Pam Anderson and stuff like that, but you know, like, sometimes these PETA people, you all have a lot of nerve. And Ray J is just so young and dumb. Oh, he just wants to fit in. Ray J, he's a friend of the show, but Ray J, come on. This happened over in London at a nightclub. They say that Pam stepped to Ray J, who, you know, they previously met each other at the Tyra Banks show earlier in the month, and told him simply, and walked up to him and simply began taking off his coat. So Ray J looked at her like she was crazy. And then she began talking all the stats regarding PETA, describing the strangulation of the animals, the gassing and the electrodes, and even skinned alive for their pelts. And Ray J was so moved by her breasts. I mean, let's be real. As she spewed hepatitis breath into his face, that he took the skins off and vowed to never wear a dead animal again. You're a lying MF, Ray J. But it's all good. Where is my blind item? Where is my blind item? Wendy, we're getting tired of the same tired-ass podcasts on iTunes. It's time for a new one. Yeah, Darren, I just approved the next 3. So, you know, if I knew how to download them, I would have done it myself. By the way, Dr. Dre's daughter is getting into the rap game. Yeah. She apparently has a record deal with Judge M at Wigga Records. Do you want to know how they're spelling records? Right, first of all, listen to Wigga. W-I-G-G-A. And then records. W-R-E-C-K-O-R-D-S. How Negroidian. Wigga Records. So, she signed with Wigga Records, and here's what she has to say. My dad really didn't want me to be in the rap game, but I got kids. How old is Dr. Dre's? How old is Dr. Dre's daughter? Wow. I mean, it's very possible. Anyway, she says, I got kids. And they offered me a deal. And I decided to, and I've been offered deals from the top industry moguls, but I decided to go with Judge M at Wigga Records because I like their ideas and support. She's got a documentary, DVD, and a CD mixtape coming out called Living in Daddy's Shadow. Go to riggerrecords.com. Look, be my eyes, you guys. The computers are down here at the flagship station because it is what it is. I get no emails, nothing. Go to wiggerrecords.com and please tell me what is going on. In the meantime, Dr. Dre's son is a rapper as well who goes by the name of Hood Surgeon. What kind of hood does he know about? It kills me how are they going to really bring the heat? You pampered kids. Your daddy's been rich since whatever. We just talked about your daddy in the last break. Your daddy's worth $22 million. What are you going to rap about? What kind of anger do you have? I'm not saying that, money makes it, but, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sopranos didn't do that good last weekend. Can I just say congratulations to Allison Stewart? Do you remember her from MTV back in the day? She got the black girl, light skin with the big, dirty backpack hair. Well, I know Allison. Allison listens to the show. How you doing, Allison? Allison just landed the mother load, okay? She's been on MSNBC. She's, her popularity is not what it used to be when she was, on MTV and, we all watched MTV like that. But she's on MSNBC as an anchor. She just got engaged to the vice president of MSNBC. His name is Bill Wolf. They went to Jamaica over the weekend. They got engaged. They've been discreetly dating for the past year. Now, Allison Stewart is Mrs. MSN. Wow, Allison, that is huge. That is huge, Allison. Congratulations. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. Okay, so there are a couple of different reports going on regarding, here's the blind item. It doesn't have anything to do with Babyface. Well, listen, here's the buzz. Babyface reportedly has been ordered to pay Tracy Edmonds, his ex-wife, $70 million for their divorce settlement. Now, Tracy filed for divorce because of irreconcilable differences, and they were married for 13 years. And in October of 2005, they finally decided to call it quits. They have 2 kids together. $70 million. The skinflint Eddie Murphy, it's being rumored that he offered to pay Nicole, allegedly, $10 million. 5 kids, okay, 5 kids and all that queening out and $10 million. Queen, please. Nicole, write a book. We'll all read it. You make up the rest. Spill the tea. This is what my friend Myra Panache reports. I received word, Wendy, from one of our sources that Eddie Murphy's allegedly offered to pay his soon-to-be ex-wife, Nicole, $10 million in the divorce settlement. Nicole's divorce lawyer said it's unacceptable. Eddie's worth $500 million. Nicole has 5 kids by him. Eddie has Nicole signed the ironclad prenuptial agreement, and it was reported that Nicole's lawyer is trying to get the agreement voided because of the incident involving the transsexual prostitute that happened years ago. See, this is getting really nice and ugly, just the way I like it. It's good for the show. I mean, it's terrible, but it's good. It's just like, did you hear about the guy from, the guy spilling the tea on Clinton and the wild sex parties? Let me tell you something. It's like you can't do anything with anybody. And if you don't want it to be said, you got to keep it to yourself, and that includes your spouse. I mean, like if you're doing anything that's that, you know what I mean? Like it's a shame that Nicole might have known the ultimate secret, and Nicole wasn't part of it. See, Will and Jada have their own, everybody's agreeing, so because everybody's participating, so it's okay. But Nicole, if it was Eddie allegedly, doing his thing and Nicole just sitting by collecting checks and being the pampered housewife, you got to imagine that one day, and what does he have on her? She's not really a man. So what do you have on her, Eddie? Look at this. Hey, you Godfather people. Do you know a guy named Gianni Russo? He was in The Godfather? I don't follow the names like that. This damn guy, apparently, he sold his story, first of all, to the Globe. He's probably going to write a book next. He gave this interview saying that he helped secure beautiful, willing women for Clinton when the two of them were guests in the Middle East during, guests of a Middle Eastern tycoon. Here's his quote. "We had some fun. I'll tell you right now, if you want to hang out with a guy to get sex, that's the guy. Bill walks in the room, I saw women leave their husbands." He starred as Don Corleone's cheating, double-crossing son-in-law, Carlo Rizzi. Do you know who that is? Effing guy. He's a rat. And his teeth are too big and too white. When you get these fake teeth, you guys, what you have to remember is, this is really good advice my dentist told me. I don't have fake teeth. I have my real teeth. But my dentist said you should not get the veneers whiter than the whites of your eyes. That is so key. Think about it. We had a guest very recently, and I'm not going to mention the guest because we had a lovely time. I was so distracted by the white of the veneer and the off-white yellow haze over his eyes. I was like, I mean, they just sold him those chiclets. So just keep that in mind. The rat who's ratting on Bill Clinton. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, by the way, Flava Flav is launching an acting career with a new kickboxing film coming out. Confessions of a Pit Fighter.
It's on.
It's on?
No stopping Flav.
Oh, yeah. Flav's having a big party this weekend at Rock Candy. So I was telling you about it before. And yeah, I don't know what he and Hoops are up to, but they're still playing the role. Hoops is going to be at the party. Ice-T is hosting it. Shout out to Medina. This place that's on Sunday night. I'll be home, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll go out after I watch The Sopranos. Maybe go out, party with Flav. I love Ice-T and Cocoa Tea. Medina's a cool chick too. And Remy's still doing her thing. The Queen of New York, she calls herself. On Saturday night, having a big party. Oh, you know what? If you are in Philly, there's a model casting call tomorrow night between 7 and 9 p.m. for the PPG Stallions at Dream Nightclub. Dream Nightclub. So if you ever wanted to, turn those looks into money, be at the casting call at Dream Nightclub tomorrow night from 7 to 9 p.m. There you go. Tony called and said Professor X had meningitis, not malaria. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, Professor X from the X Clan passed away a few hours ago. Yeah. He had meningitis and an asthma attack, and he was checked into the hospital 3 days ago, and now he's dead. Line number 2 is Jason. He wants to talk about my my podcast. Yeah, it's the Wendy Williams Experience podcast. Hi, Jay.
Hey, Wendy, what's going on?
How you doing?
Good in the podcast, maybe.
Huh?
You look good in your podcast.
Oh, thank you.
The big hair and all that. I love it.
Thank you.
And I wanted to ask you, when you want to do like your next book about your life and whatnot?
I have to live more life. I mean, the next book that I have coming out, as a matter of fact, we were just lining up tour dates and all that other kind of stuff. I'm really excited. It'll be out, I believe it's a Tuesday. They have the exact date. June 20th is the release of the Ritz Harper book. It's a character that I made up in my head, and it starts my novel series. So I'm going to do a couple of books on Ritz, much like Jackie Collins did for Lucky.
So you have a little series, a little sexy series?
Yes. And, I have to live more life. I'm not opposed to revealing, but I just got to live more life. You guys pretty much know everything that I want you to know.
Yeah, but you know what? There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes I think the listeners would like to hear about.
Well, the behind-the-scenes stuff that I let you know was also in the Wendy Williams Experience, which is the book about my radio life.
Wendy, but Wendy, I want to know where Artie went. I want to know where all them cats went, Skeletor, all them dudes. They just up and disappeared. That's what I want to know.
Well, you know what? Let me live more life so that, because, that'll be a magazine. That'll be the size of Jet. I gotta live to put meat into, put my back into it, and then I'll reveal.
All right, you can do it. Put your back into it.
Yes. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And by the way, look for more of those podcasts. I'm going to put my foot in Bart's behind. Bart, we need those podcasts up, okay? The same 2 podcasts have been up, okay, you can download. Do you upload or download? Download the Wendy Williams Experience podcast.
Hey, Wendy.
Hi.
My boyfriend gave himself a wet toothie or whatever, and he said he almost burnt his off.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
WBLS.
This hour, the Wendy Williams. Sorry, I got juice mouth. In between the commercials, I'm trying to eat my candy. I have Starburst. This hour, the Wendy Williams Experience is being brought to you by McDonald's. Let me talk to you for a moment about St. Ives Whipped Silk. It makes the driest part of your body soft. Whipped silk from St. Ives. It's not greasy. It comes in a fabulous dispenser that the dispenser alone says, ooh, this product is, different, special. St. Ives Whipped Silk is available everywhere. It's affordable. It's what you need to make dry, touchable skin, or dry skin touchable and silky smooth. It absorbs quickly, like most of the St. Ives products. They're really great products, but this one right here is Whipped Silk. You want great, noticeably moist, supple skin? Check out St. Ives. Whipped silk. Love it. A Saturday, March 25th, for one night only, our Vaughn Harper is hosting Roberta Flack and Howard Hewitt in concert at the Apollo Theater. Yep, for tickets, check out the Apollo Theater box office. Shout out to Super J. Super J says, Wendy, what do you mean, what is Aisha Tyler doing? She's only on one of CBS's biggest shows ever, The Ghost Whisperer. I can't believe you didn't know that. The show is a smashing freaking success. Aisha plays the token black best friend to the show's star, Jennifer Love Hewitt. Plus, I saw Being Little Kim. The show's not bad. I'll be back next week. Please tell me you watched. Did you see what happened to Lala and when she finally went home? It sounded like she was getting a 2-piece and a biscuit. And did you see the cameraman didn't even bother to knock on the door or let us see what was going on? Seems to me like they just packed up their mess and went home. I think they should have shown the knucklation as proof to the police. That's from Super J, who clearly listens to the show every day. I love how you've incorporated the lingo of the show into our communication, Super J. Of course I saw Being Little Kim. And I don't want no damn ghost whisperer. No, I didn't know, so therefore I didn't know. Good, I'm glad Aisha Tyler's working. I had no idea, Super J. Thanks for putting me on. Yeah, I was wondering that too, Super J. Like, when there's domestic violence going on, whether it's verbal or knucklation, can't something happen? I mean, can't that footage be used for the cops? I'll tell you what, Super J, I could give a rat's behind about anybody in that entourage. You know, they focus too much on those other people. They should have been outside Little Kim's house, and we should have been all in her house, watching her make dinner, or talk to her boyfriend, or, you know, get herself ready for bed, or whatever. You know what I mean? All we're seeing is her up in stink Atlantic Records on her video shoot. I don't care about Lala. I don't care about Mo. I don't care about Hillary. No offense to you all, but this is Being Little Kim, and it's all about you all. What do you think, Super J? Holla back. I'm here until 7. Oh, Charlene's on the phone. She's 42, line number 4. She feels betrayed by her son.
Hello?
Hi, Charlene. It's Wendy.
Hi. How are you?
Good.
Okay. The reason why I was calling is because, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but my husband hasn't worked for quite some time. He was working as a graphic artist. And they downsized, so they let him go. So my son was also looking for a position. So my husband found something in the paper, and he says, okay, let's go for the interview. And they went for the interview, and they both got the job. And he told my son, okay, don't say anything, because where we live in Jamaica States, everyone thinks that he's still this big-time executive. So he came in last night, and my son's friend said, hey, Mr. G, how is the new job going? We just got the job, too. Working on the same floor, making $8 an hour, and I saw my husband's face, and I said, "Oh my God!"
I'm not understanding. So your husband's working, making $8 an hour, and now your son and his friend are also on the same floor, making $8 an hour.
Right.
And your husband feels like he's been a big earner all this time, and. Well, I mean, you know what? But real men do real things.
Right. Well, he said that he had to do what he had to do.
That's right.
He had no problem with it, from making $90,000 to now he doesn't care. He knows the bills have to be paid.
So why do you feel betrayed by your son?
Because, he asked my son not to say anything right away, and, we'll see what else comes up. But, let's work for a while. But it's just that he asked my son not to say anything for a while, and he told his friends right away, and they're 16, 17.
I was going to say, well, how old is your son?
He's 23.
Well, not for nothing, It is, in a weird kind of way, you know, because you grow up with your parents bossing you around and stuff, and the next thing you know, you're making the same thing as your parents. Like, I'll never forget when I started making more than both of my parents together. Like, look, you can't tell me nothing now. Who's fat now?
I understand, believe me. I understand, and like I said, we need the money if it's $4 an hour, but he's okay with it. It's just that, I don't know, I just looked at him when his friend said, hey, Mr. G, so I said,
maybe that'll get Mr. G to get another job real soon. Maybe he'll get back up to that 90.
He's working on it right now. Good. It was just that I just looked at him and I just said, oh my God.
Yeah.
But I could hold it down, but it's just that I'm not going to, no, you're going to get your ass up and do something.
That's right.
I'm a psychologist, so I can hold it down.
There you go.
So, it's just that I just don't want him to get lazy and feel he doesn't have to do anything.
Right.
So you put your paycheck there, so now you have to humble yourself.
Yeah, well, please, he's making the same money as a 16-year-old son. Boy, that's enough to make me want to get up and do some damn thing.
Exactly. So, after a while, maybe he can come work with me. But right now, no. So it's just me. Okay,
all right.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Charlene. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Rodney is on line number 5. He wants to talk about Mo Steph. Hey, Rodney, it's Wendy. How you doing?
Wendy, how you doing, Wendy?
Good. What do you want to talk about with Mo Steph? Rod's in Brooklyn, everybody.
Mo Steph is having another baby due in April.
What is this, number 15?
I think this is number 10.
Oh, my God.
With a school teacher.
Shut up.
At PS 190, yes.
Easy, Rodney.
The baby is due in April.
Wait, let me just get this straight, because I know Mo Steph has a lot of kids. Is he still with his babies? Is he still married? Or
I believe he's still married to the girl in Canada.
Fortunately, online listening is down, so no chance of her getting this message. Wow. All right, Rodney, thanks. How do you know so much? Or because I know nothing of this.
I have a close friend who knows the person who's pregnant by him.
Turn your radio down, Rodney. So busy talking and listening to yourself. So is he going to be there for her, or was this a one-night stand, or what was that?
She says he's there, but he's not there. He can't be all over.
Mm-hmm. And with all those damn kids.
He shares his time here and there.
Yeah.
The baby shower is Saturday. Some people I know are invited.
Oh. Where is she registered?
Wow. I forgot what she's registered at.
What are you going to get her? What do you get a woman with a baby's father with 10 kids?
That, I don't know. I would get her some clothes. I don't know. Myself personally, I'm not getting anything.
Say, get her a sympathy card.
She's just a friend of a friend.
Well, then why would you be going? See, why do friends of a friend go to baby showers? Like, you just want to be nosy, right?
Yes, and see all the big time celebrities. He said it's going to be there, which I doubt.
He's not going to be there, and neither are they.
He's not going to be there. That's what I keep telling her.
Oh, so this is one of these crazy people. She's like one of these crazy women. She's disillusioned. She doesn't understand, play her position.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So where's the baby? Well, is the baby shower at a hall?
No, I believe it's at a house.
At the jump-off pad? Does he pay for her house?
No, she's still working till the last day.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Do the kids know that she's pregnant with Mo Steph's baby, allegedly?
For sure.
She tells the kids that? Oh, it's a chicken head teacher. Oh, stop.
She brought him to the school and publicized him.
Oh, my God. Publicized him as what? This is Mo Steph, and he's here to talk to you all. This is Mo Steph, my baby's daddy.
Well, he had to talk to the kids. Then he goes off and gets married on her. So we hear about her getting married, and then we think it's her. We call her, congratulate her, but it wasn't her.
And she's
some chick in Canada.
And she's still there playing her position. It's probably not even one of his baby's mothers. He probably doesn't want any damage.
No, it's not one of his baby mothers.
He probably would rather be with
mama.
Oh, he's married to one of his baby's mothers?
It's a new one.
A new woman with no kids?
Yes, but no kids.
He probably made sure she had damaged fallopian tubes or something, so he can just have this one to be, tight and just for him. You know what I mean?
That's how she plays. She says she still talks to him. From time to time he comes in. She was on the set up 16 blocks.
Shut up.
All week with him. Or all the shooting or whatever, which may be.
Elisa, we need to book Mo Steph on the show. I don't believe a word Rodney's saying.
Believe it.
You have a newborn baby, April. I believe April 12th, something like that, for sure.
Well, then congratulations, Miss Crabtree. Wow. You're the latest chicken head to have a rapper's baby. Bye, Rodney.
All right, thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye. Well, Goose just showed me a sign that is absolutely irrelevant to me. He says the internet is back up. What does that mean? That we can get emails and stuff? Yep. Can the listeners listen online? No. Okay. Well, we can get the people poll question just in time for the last national break of the show. Okay. Wow, Rodney. I don't believe it. That's the word according to Rodney. That's not, the word according to Wendy. All right, everybody, keep it where you got it, and we'll be back with the bonus hour. 107.5 WBL. Anyway, everybody, it's the Wendy Williams Experience. Okay, so the internet is up, not for the purpose of listening, but for the purpose of getting the people poll question. Yesterday's question was for the ladies, women who are 35 plus with no kids. The question was for you. Do you have the desire to become a mother? 64% of you all said yes. 36% of you all said no. I expected the stats to be higher on the yes. But, it's changing times. The world in which we live, not everybody wants to bring kids into this crap. And then the men and the down, like you don't trust men, and will they, yeah. 64% of you all said yes, you have the desire, and 36% of you all said no. We got a telephone call. Where did Karen get this question? Because she thought the internet would be down all weekend. Would you ever consider getting anal bleaching? It was the first hour of the show. Please, if you want to answer, go. Oh, can I start? No. You can go to the WendyWilliamsExperience.com to answer. We'll give you the results on Monday. Congratulations again to Juvenile. His reality check, he's number one in the country. Number one. He sold 174,000 copies. Good for you. That's a friend to the show. And what I was going to tell you about Linda Ronstadt is that, she had this stalker that has been stalking her for nearly 10 years. Linda Ronstadt, the legendary one. She's 60 years old now, and she had an order of protection, but he was previously found guilty and served time for stalking her. And he was due to be released from prison in the coming weeks. And according to the injunction, he can't come within 1,000 feet of her or contact her by phone or by writing. But the real killer and the real stalkers don't care nothing about that. So the killer is back on the loose. In the past, he made advances that had her absolutely frightened. He showed up at a string of concert dates, according to the court documents, and he has a history of mental illness and has been diagnosed with schizophrenia. He first contacted her back in 1997 and made repeat attempts to meet her, and he would show up even at her brother Michael's house and send her letters to both her brother and her sister Susie, hoping that Linda would get them. So he's about to get out, and she's like, oh my God, the killer is about to be on the... All right, so Ice Cube was going to play Gabe Kaplan, and welcome back. Who cares? It's corny. All right, here's John's blind item. Sources say, turn that off. Sources say that a script is floating around Hollywood, and it's remarkably similar to the real-life infidelity of a powerful A-list multi-genre star. Multi-genre. That means singing in movies and TV, multi-genre. Said entertainer, whose recent television project has been an uber success, has written a film that is eerily similar to an alleged extramarital affair he had. Now Hollywood insiders are wondering how his wife will react when she realizes that the script is based on their marriage. Well, what I love about John, Myra, you get on my nerves with this one. You never give hints. Doggone you. John gives 5 hints. He says, is it Wesley Snipes, Nick Lachey, Chris Rock, Brad Pitt, Babyface? Okay, cross out Nick Lachey. Cross out Wesley Snipes. Chris Rock, let me see. Comedian and Everybody Hates Chris. Wildly successful. Chris, not for nothing. There's always rumblings that you and Malak really aren't, and that, everything is, and, being a married woman, I understand the shakiness, but it's always followed you guys. Babyface. Well, that's ex-wife now. Now Hollywood insiders wonder how his wife will react when she realizes the script is based on their marriage. Babyface, let me see. Little Kim is successful through Edmonds Entertainment, and he's a successful singer. See, a multi-genre. Brad Pitt. What does Brad do besides act? Nothing. So cross him off. It's Chris Rock. That's who I think it is.
Wow.
Sources say a script is floating around Hollywood, and it's remarkably similar to the real-life infidelity of the Power A-lister multi-genre star. Said entertainer, whose recent television project... You know what? I don't even think it's Chris Rock, because Chris Rock, does he write movies? He could have the ability, I guess. Said entertainer, whose recent TV project has been an uber success, has written a film that is eerily similar to the alleged extramarital affair he had. Now Hollywood insiders are wondering how his wife would feel when she realized, well, baby, Tracy Edmonds was doing her own thing anyway. This is Chris Rock. Did you guys hear that first of all, Jenny Garth is expecting her third child from 90210. And do you know that the running back from the Steelers, Jerome Betts, he lost $67,000 worth of jewelry while he was practicing for the Super Bowl? He says he may have misplaced his Rolex watch and his diamond-studded gold bracelet during the team's practice over at the Pontiac Dome. They practiced there for 3 days. Maybe somebody stole it. The towel girl, the balls boy, Look, don't forget the Hogan's premiere, 2nd season. Thank you very much, Brooke. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Terry, a.k.a. Hulk. That's what she calls him. And thank you, Linda. That's Mrs. Hogan. The Hogans on VH1, Sunday night at 10 p.m. And then every Sunday after that, they will be on at 9:30 p.m. They're back for a 2nd season. Brooke is in the studio with Scott Storch. Nick is wearing Negro jewelry. And Hulk is looking at and watching the entire situation. And Linda is not far behind. She's right there with him. So thank you guys for coming on. Also, I love you guys for listening today. Enjoy your weekend. Don't forget about that spring cleaning. And the next time we talk, it'll be a new season. Spring. Have a safe weekend. Bye-bye.
Peace party, people. See you later.
Cause I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night.
Program complete.
He didn't discover this stuff until after he returned to Pittsburgh. He reported it as lost property. Oh, who cares? All right, Diddy on line 3, Mary on line 1, Leah on line 2, and Tina on line 5. You guys keep it where you got it, because the bonus hour of the Wendy Williams Experience is coming up next on 107.5 WBLS.
She's a mother.
When can I have pizza?
All right,
When can I have pizza?
I'm going to order you pizza as soon as I finish talking about Jennifer.
When can I have pizza?
She's crafty.
I made all the furniture in my apartment. I made a couch. I don't do thrift. Goodness knows how many people farted on that couch.
She's a singer.
All that I'm given is the things that I'm...
No.
Okay.
All that I've been given.
Okay.
She spazzes out.
My guides have told me that Foxy Brown's hearing is not as bad as Foxy Brown claims.
What? What?
Okay, now
what?
let me just...
She's what?
What?
She's gangster.
Back off. Don't pass me a glass, and I'm taking it to the head. This is my bottle. That sip was for Jersey.
She's the queen of all media. Wendy Williams. Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long does it bonus hour gonna last. I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you. I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
And it's still light out. I'm so glad. I'm looking forward to hearing what Mobb Deep's album sounds like. April 11th it comes out. They say it may be pushed back, though, to clear some samples. So the weekend's here, you guys. What are you up to? Spending time, yeah, well, or watching TV or whatever, spring cleaning. I'm relaxing. I'm going to Staten Island tomorrow to see a girlfriend with a baby. A new baby. Me and my baby. We'll go over there for a little morning visit. Mama! Probably Target, the usual stuff, Target, Food Town. Then later on in the day, I'm going to be in Orange, New Jersey, doing a champagne sipping at Spa Distinctive on Main Street. And from what I understand, there's a lot of politicians that are going to be there, which is great. I mean, it's open to the public. And you can taste the new champagne, George Vasselli. And I believe that there will actually be some champagne. Like, if you love it, you can get some there. Weird. Buying champagne around a hot tub. It's like I've done book signings at IHOPs, sneaker shops. Please, I hustle all day, every day. Told you I sold 6 books during the blackout. In the traffic. At full price. Full price. Hustler spirit, peep the way you're wearing it. Well, whatever you're doing, have a good time this weekend. Sunday, I'm staying in all day. Got a big job. I'm throwing away all my nail polish remover. Girls, do you keep your nail polish in a particular area and then you just really notice it's really a disgusting mess? And when was the last time you wore Chanel Vamp? Why are you still holding on to that? You know what I mean? Like, why are you still dealing with that? So I'm throwing away everything. And from now on, I'm just sticking to a few nail polishes, one dipping remover, and then that's it. And I'm cleaning out our medicine cabinet. I did that for the Medical Minute today. Gosh, they say so much regarding medicine. I was reading Self magazine. I was like, ooh. It's funny because I was going to clean my medicine cabinet this weekend. So Prince, for all you Prince fans, he's vowed that he will never sing some of his own songs ever again because of their explicit content. 50 of those songs, to be exact, he will never do again. He became a Jehovah's Witness 6 years ago and removed the songs, including Cream and Get Off, from his live repertoire, saying that they're vulgar. Here's the quote. You can't push the envelope any further than I've pushed it, so stop. What's the point? So much of what we see on TV and hear on the radio is debased. I will not add to that. He's got a new album coming out in a few days, as a matter of fact. I think March 28th. Then Michael Jackson, he's had to close down his Neverland Ranch. Part of the ranch is boarded up. All the animals are gone. The cages are vacant. The gates just left swinging. It's closed down permanently. He did it to himself. Well, you know what? He still has his catalog. He still has... The thing with Michael is that Michael is still, I guess, the king of pop. He's still the king of pop. But it's just that, he just went too far and just ruined it all. What will his legacy be? Oprah's legacy to me is not going to be weight going up and down like a gossip suggested, and I transferred to you guys yesterday. I was telling you about that. In my mind, that's not her legacy. In my mind, her legacy is Stedman? Well, I mean, what is her legacy? Her legacy is being wealthy and giving. Just giving. Part of her legacy includes Oprah's favorite things at Christmas, the 100 cars, the girls in Africa, her friendship with Gail. The weight is a part of it, but that's not the first thing I think of. With Michael, the first thing I think of are the boys. I don't think of the music. With R. Kelly, the first thing I think of is, why isn't this man in jail? I absolutely don't think of his music anymore. And it's like, the more he's on the loose, the more I mean, you guys can call and talk about whatever you want. I'm just sitting here chatting. Queen Latifah says that when she earned her first nice paycheck from her first album, she bought herself a Jeep and a gold tooth. Here's her quote. My first single came out when I was 17. You start getting money and you go crazy. The first time I came off tour, I bought a Jeep and a gold tooth. I didn't have a lot of money growing up. I always wanted a gold tooth, but I couldn't afford it. So I bought a gold tooth and I lost the damn tooth in like 3 days. It didn't fit good. It would pop off. I would always be fiddling with the stupid tooth. And then I sold the Jeep. But I had so much fun in it. Let's keep it Jersey for a minute. Tretch, are you ready for this? Tretch has landed a role in The Sopranos, and he will be appearing on The Sopranos later on this year. Why does she give me an envelope with money and then take it back? What's that all about? All right. So congratulations, Tretch. Julio Iglesias sang happy birthday to Shaquille O'Neal at his 34th birthday party. And in true black man fashion, the theme of the party was Scarface. Of course, the black man's obsession with the Italian gangsters. I just don't understand that. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I'm married to one of those. I mean, every good fella, it's like embarrassing. The Italians are like, effing moolies. They love us. So what's on TV this weekend, you guys? Guess what? Black and White is rerunning. I have it written down in my appointment book. This is how much I don't want to miss this show. Give me a moment. I'm in my appointment book. It's so full of appointments and stuff. I literally have to hold my book closed with a rubber band. So much crap going on. What do I have? Okay. Friday. There was a time in my life I'd be embarrassed to say that on Friday night I have got a TV show written down as my Friday night entertainment. If you're looking for a pen, there's no pen. Right here. No, I'll just take the check right here and put it in my bra. Thank you. Thanks. Wow. Right. Wow. Whatever, world. Wow. So look at me. So Friday night tonight, Black and White comes on FX. This is a show about the black family being white, the white family being black. They say it comes on at 10 and 11. Now, I don't know whether that means it comes on back-to-back 10 and 11 or whether, because they also have it a Sunday. Well, anyway, I'm going to be there tonight. Brenda, sorry. I got to moonlight. Sorry, Judge Judy. I won't be there. I'm going to be at FX. I got to see this show. I have to see this show. And then Sunday it comes on at 10, but that's like a conflict of interest because I would like to see, what the Hogans are doing. And Sunday night, I'm not even on Wisteria Lane anymore. Is that the black woman's obsession with the Italian culture? I am in Caldwell, New Jersey. Tony and Combs. Wow. I'm sorry. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm doing it to myself. Effing mooly woman. Yeah, if I have a choice between Desperate Housewives and The Sopranos, I feel like I'm betraying the sisterhood. I feel like I hope that, well, whatever. I can catch them in reruns. I know I can catch The Sopranos in reruns too, but no more Flavor of Love. He's having a big party on Sunday night. Big party at this place in the city called Rock Candy. He and Hoops are supposed to be there. That was such a farce. I mean, at least he and Bridget played it off after, there should be something in their contract where, she can't date anybody else. And you know what I mean? Then everybody's saying that she's all pimple still skinned out now. Probably from the stress. I don't know. Ice-T is hosting the party for them. That means he and Coco T are going to be in there. Coco will be wearing no panties and no bras as usual.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well. Flav will be in there. Will he and Hoops... Hey, VH1, do you have another contract where when he and Hoops are out together, they have to, be up under each other? Like, at least playing it off? I think that should be in the contract. I do. I think that, if you're going to agree to go on a reality show, then you have to agree to do your damnedest as if you're trying to make somebody an immigrant. You do your damnedest. You act like the public is the INDamnS. Nobody, right? Hoops out here saying ill. Like we were all saying while you were doing it, but oh well, that's what you wanted for your publicity. Leah's on line number 1. She wants to comment on the blind item.
New caller.
Mary's, all right, let's take all the new callers. Hi, it's Wendy. I apologize. Who's this?
Hi, this is Morgan. How are you?
Hi, Morgan. I love your name.
Thank you.
So what are we talking about?
Listen, I have a quick question.
Okay.
I suffer from, I'm going to call it suffering. I have dark elbows and dark knees, and every joint in my body is pretty much dark, and I'm trying to find a good bleaching cream or bleaching or something to make my, you know what, because I lost 50 pounds.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to do a whole body makeover, so I was asking for your advice as far as, I guess, I get a good, either dermatologist or a good cream that you may know about.
Well,
something like that.
You know what? A dermatologist would probably lead you to the bleaching cream. But you know what? Our makeup friend, Sam Fine, for the makeup artist to the models and stuff, he was just here yesterday, and he mentioned a bleaching cream that, literally you can pick up in the drugstore. I'm not sure which one, but he said that it's a great fade cream. Black Opal.
Opal?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to the store right now to get it.
Yeah, you know what? Whatever it was, he said that it's in the drugstore. So why don't you just pick up, 1 or 3 of them?
Black Opal.
Yeah, he said Black Opal. And he said Ambi is a great moisturizer. And you know what? A dermatologist will be able to tell you about a great fade cream. But why pay that bill when you could just go to the drugstore?
That's what I was thinking about. That's why I said to myself, let me call you.
Yeah, well, I'm not familiar firsthand with the bleaching creams, but Sam just happened to have been here yesterday.
Okay. Oh, perfect. I don't know how I missed them, but anyway, thank you so much. You don't know how much you've helped me so much right now.
Well, you're very welcome.
Thank you, Wendy.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
I wanted to speak about the blind item.
Okay.
I was thinking, what about Will Smith?
No, those weren't John knows who it is, and he only gives us hints for exactly who's there.
Oh, I see.
Besides, Will and Jada would never do that to each other.
Okay.
That wouldn't happen.
All right.
All right.
Well, thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Shout out to friend to the show, Kevin Powell, who was a candidate for Congress over in Brooklyn. He describes himself as a recovering misogynist with a history of physically abusing women. Well, now, I had no idea about this with Kevin, but a friend of mine read his book years ago. Kevin, I don't know how we got on the topic. We were talking about you. Oh, I was talking to one of my grown women friends like my age, and we were talking about TV, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so 16. What a conversation we're having. It's like we still watch Real World. And we both kikied about it. And then she said, I haven't watched that since Kevin Powell. And I was like, me neither. I mean, not really paid attention to it. So I said, he's running for political office. And she said, yeah, well, he's going to have the skeletons popping out of the closet. He has, because my girlfriend read the book. It's called Who's Going to Take the Weight? Apparently, when he was in college, there were a couple of incidents. One, he says, where he hit a female student in the head with a stapler during the course of an argument. And another where punches were thrown with a female student that he had sex with and then discarded like an old pair of shoes, as he put it in the book. He was ultimately expelled from Rutgers University for pulling a knife on a student during an argument. They say he continued his pattern of mentally and physically abusing his girlfriend in 1991. He was arrested in 2000 after hitting and smashing a glass window. Hitting and smashing the glasses of a fellow writer, and showing up in a gossip column in 2004 for punching and biting yet another writer at a club.
Wow.
Is this the man you want in Congress? Show me the receipts for the therapy and I'll think about it, Powell. Powell, really? Last time you were here, I said to you, ready to be raked over the coals? You know, all drugs or whatever it is that you have in your past? He said, yep. But apparently he's come clean with this stuff. So when you come clean, somehow it makes it where, you know, I pulled my card before you can. Well, I mean, you know what I mean? A mayoral race in Newark is a little on the crazy side. Sharp James, did you see him attempting to ride his bicycle in City Hall? Please. Hey, Sharp, how crazy did you look with the Panama hat and the Shabazz High School jacket? And riding your bike in City Hall. That's like when I ride my scooter here at WBLS. But boy, what kind of riding were you getting done? Cory Booker's supposed to be coming to the Champagne Sip tomorrow. Let's all right, we can go back to a gunman opened fire and killed 3 patrons in the Denny's. Just, you know, this happened out in LA. He's 60 years old. He burst into Denny's, had a gun in his hand. He fired in the lunchtime crowd and then killed himself. You got to be so careful. Don't you just want to eat at home and stay at home and protect your kids? Protect yourself. All right. Hello?
Hi, Wendy. Happy Friday to you.
Thank you, and you too.
I wanted to comment on the blind item.
Okay.
I think that it could be Nick Lachey. Because he's playing like the victim as being the hurt spouse, but he really could be that person and then bust out with a script saying, you know what, all this time you were cheating, but guess what, I'm cheating too. You think?
It's not that juicy. My mind goes for the juicy.
And then, you know what, I thought it was Will Smith too, and I had Ice Cube in my mind, but you were saying it's only from the list there?
Yeah, it's only from John's list.
Yeah, I think it may be Nick Lachey. I don't know. He may be keeping some secrets we don't even know about.
Thanks for calling. Bye.
Bye.
Evil laugh. Hey, Thomas Lopez Pierre from that trifling Harlem Club. Why is everybody emailing me that I need, you know, about your place? How's the Harlem Club going? And what is this? Promoters wanted. The Madison Avenue Loft is looking for promoters to host a weekly event. Professional groups. The Madison Avenue Loft is available for professional and non-professional groups. Call Thomas Lopez Pierre. The Madison Avenue Loft will serve as a town center appropriate for discussion and independent film premieres. And the Madison Avenue Loft has a legal capacity of 74 people. Yeah, this is the place with the black professionals, you know, where women, are to bow down. You remember, ladies? You have to be like lighter than a paper bag and boobs out to here and a waist down to here. And you know, basically you have to be there to do nothing. Bring your knee pads. I would hey, Elisa, back there in the office. Can you try to book Thomas Lopez Pierre? This is strictly a New York thing, so I don't want to book him during the national show, but he sure would be fun and entertaining for the bonus hour. Look, I have all the contact information, Elisa. Let's book Mr. Lopez Pierre. I would love to know how the Harlem Club is doing. He could bring some of those whores up here with him. But that's basically what they're asking you to do, you know? So one person was charged there's Elise on the line. In Johnny Jackson's killing. This is in conclusion. The Jackson story, 54. He was found with a steak knife lunged in his lung. He fought with his girlfriend, who's 44. She's being held without bond for his murder and faces 45 to 65 years in jail. You know, Johnny Jackson used to play drums for the original Jackson 5. He's not related to them, though. Oddly, you never really know. I'll tell you why. Janet paid for the funeral. You know what I mean? Creepy ass Jacksons. You just never know with them, like what, Ooh. Janet's lost all of her weight. There's one of the pictures in one of the tabloids this week. She's lost all the weight. She's swathed in a bunch of clothing and scarves and stuff, but you clearly see she's lost all of her weight. And she's probably swathed because she doesn't want to do the big unveil of like, hey, you like me now? She got her swagger back because her record label, Virgin, was not playing. You lose your weight or forget about it. How embarrassing would that be for her man if she had a flop? Hating Jermaine Dupri. He's a hater. Hey, JD, I'm forced to say that, I just call it how I feel it. Phil Collins and his wife are getting separated. Studio. They've been married since 1999. They have 2 sons, a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old. Phil's 55. And they're both very sad, but in the interest of their children, they think that it's better that they separate. They're growing apart from each other, and they have been for quite some time. And it's just too much pressure on the relationship to try to stay and fake the funk for the kids. So that's it. They've separated. Wendy, I'm a 29-year-old and originally from London. I just got transferred from a leading brokerage firm to one of their offices in Manhattan. I started working here in October of 2005. The recruiter in the human resources office who did my transfer had a crush on me from day one. However, to make a long story short, the recruiter and I started an affair like a week later on the job. The recruiter, my boyfriend, is married with 2 kids and a wife. His wife is pregnant with their 3rd child, and now I'm pregnant with his 4th child. I do not know who's going to give birth before who. I'm not interested in being his wife. I'm not interesting. I guess she meant did in his wife. His wife also works here. On the 4th floor. Wow. In the 401k stock department. Wow. 1 floor above me where I work in the insurance department. Wow. Nobody knows about our affair except my immediate supervisor, who is threatening to blackmail me if I don't perform oral sex with him. I would too. I'd blackmail you worse than that. I want oral sex 5 minutes after every hour exactly, every day, including Sundays. Oh, you're not. Oh, and by the way, you pay me for the pleasure of giving me oral sex. That's right. Oh, gosh. I mean, I hate Charlotte. I hate this story so much that I would blackmail you, too. Charlotte, I like your earrings. Let me have them.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Of course.
Wow.
Charlotte, is that a new Volvo? Give me the keys. I'd blackmail the hell out of you. And you would fold like a cheap suit. You know why? Because you're from London and you know that New York City is the only place to be. You don't want to leave here. Not only would you have to go back to a substandard city, as far as I'm concerned, because it's New York, but you also would have to leave your baby's father and have egg all over your trampy face. See, I'm the wife, so this is the way I react to things like this. I would blackmail the hell out of you. I would, nice chinchilla. Give it to me. Give it to me now.
Wow.
Hold on, I haven't even finished the letter. Wow. This is so crazy. This is perfect. I wish I knew somebody here that I could do that to. What? Let me find out. It would take a lot. Like, you'd have to really run across somebody's path. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me just finish this. All right, wait, hold on. Stop laughing, you guys. You're laughing nervously like you guys are having an affair with somebody here. Nice ring, Goose. Give it to me. No, but you want to know what? No, I wouldn't do that here. I have better things to do. But I'm just saying, you're working, Joe. You're working a job and everything like that, and all this is all exciting. And then what? All right. His wife also works here to perform oral sex with him. He's so bold and determined. I hate him so much. I called my recruiter, who's my boyfriend, and told him what my supervisor is up to and what he wants from me. My human resources boyfriend told my supervisor that if he continued to bother me, he's going to write him up for sexual harassment. Please, I'm blackmailing both of you.
Wow.
Now give up your keys and give up your keys. And I'll take your coat and I love your earrings. Or I'm blowing the roof off this. See, now I'm setting myself up to be killed. Because the only way you can stop me now is to kill me. Wait, hold on. Let me finish. Sexual harassment, or he's going to fire him. But my biggest fear is that this scandal could reach the vice president's office, and from there it could lead to a major disciplinary action, including termination. I can't afford to lose my job. It's a well-paying job. Plus, you love our city, don't you, tramp? It's like I'm walking on cloud 9. I'm having the time of my life. Wendy, dear. See, she's new to the country. She doesn't understand I'm the wife. So don't call me dear. Wendy, dear, my question to you is, what do you think I should do to prevent the shame and scandal? Go home. Go back across the pond where you came from. You and that bastard child of yours. And you have him send the checks, and he can visit every once in a while. He's a bastard, too. He's not going to leave her for you. His wife is going to destroy both of you, and your name is officially mud down there at the brokerage firm.
Wow.
And I would demand oral sex from you, like I said, at least 3 times a day. And the keys to your car. And you would be buying me lunch every day. One of those $1,000 cheeseburgers up there at the Four Seasons. And market price oysters for $35 a pop across the street. That's right. Charlotte, what a web you've weaved when you practice to deceive. I don't want his wife to know about us, but at the same time, I don't want to lose my boyfriend. Here's what you do, Charlotte. Let the wife know. Let the wife know before the boyfriend knows. I think that's what I would do. You write a note to the wife with your left hand, because you're a righty. Just write the note and spill the guts now. You know what I mean? Because I am not going to perform oral sex on somebody 3 times a day. I'm not giving up the keys to my sub, and you're not having my diamond earrings. You will not hold blackmail over me. Yes. And since you could give a damn about whether he's married or not, you don't care whether the wife knows or not. You didn't give a damn from the inception when you started sleeping with him with no condom, you wretched whore. You guys said it was okay that I use this. Come on, please. Can we answer the phone? Can somebody call and help me out with this? Why do you all always put me out here to say something?
Please let me comment on that.
Go ahead. Go. It's Wendy. You're in. Go.
Oh, hi, Wendy. This is Junebug. First of all, I would not care if the wife found out or not. Let the chips fall where they may.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
And I wouldn't give nobody no oral sex 3 times a day. Please, picture that.
That's right.
Nor give up my keys, nor give up my jewelry. Absolutely not.
So, therefore, you would let the wife know.
I would let the wife, what? Why should I care? Please, I'm just a jump off.
Exactly.
Like you said, get the little check, honey, and keep it moving.
But you know what? I wouldn't let the wife know, like in a bold way where the husband looks at me like...
Do it. No, I was going to cut off my change.
Right. You write a note with your left hand.
Exactly.
And you mail it from from the other side from Long Island somewhere. You mail it to the house.
Exactly. Don't cut off the financial aid, honey.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, the little changes you got, that might be cut anyway, so you're going to need that little extra change that he might be giving you for that little child support and whatever other little money you
In
get.
addition, I would not let this little hump over there in human resources hold...
I would bring the boss to his knees. How dare you? I don't care if you do tell. So what? You're not getting the oral sex anyway.
Right.
Whether you tell or not, you're still not getting it. Oh, well, get over it.
Yes. Thank you, Junebug. Let's go to the next line.
You too.
Junebug is such a popping queen. I love him. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
Good.
give me 1 second.
Yeah, what are
I
you
am
doing?
away from the radio. First of all, I want to say that I declare you takeover queen of radio.
Oh.
Okay?
Thank you.
I'm calling from Memphis. I'm actually here. I'm supposed to have a show tonight in Memphis.
Okay.
Who's ever talking about all this court stuff with 666, my boys know it's not going down like that.
Oh,
But
they're 1
I
hour
also want to
behind.
say, I don't want to say my artist name yet because everything is just kind of, but Wendy, I will be on your show before 07. Please believe it.
Okay.
The book title. I'm talking about Murder, Lies, Deceit, Sex. It's by a black author.
Yes, it's
2005. I read it in 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, this is the book read of this month.
Cold-blooded,
Sex.
one word. 2005. Cold-blooded, one word.
Oh, that's your book.
Such a good book. I'm telling you, you will not step away from it.
Okay, yeah, no, you're talking about the book read for this month. It's called Sex, Lies, Murder, Fame, and it's by Lolita Files. This is the book that we're reading this month for the Wendy Williams Experience Book Club. Hey, look, thanks for calling.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
And, look for me. Also, please, one quick step, and I want to get a shout out to my brother, Randy Dennis, who is also a radio personality. He's my first inspiration. You're my second.
Thank you.
I want to thank you so much, Wendy. I will talk to you soon.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
Yeah, you know what? In Memphis, they're an hour behind, so she thinks that we're still talking about the 3-6 Mafia being subpoenaed, and really, we're talking about this tramp, Charlotte. Hello?
No.
Oh, we have to take a break? Can I talk to one more person, please? All right. Hi.
Charlotte. Hello.
It's Wendy.
Wendy.
Yes.
I need to talk to you about this Madison Avenue Walk and that damn Thomas Pierre.
Oh, please, let's talk about the Harlem Club. Okay, look, can you please hold on for a moment? We got to take a commercial break. Can you please stay with us?
Of course.
I love the fire in your voice. You better not hang up.
I'm not.
Okay, good. Put her on hold, Goose. We'll be back to talk about that damn Harlem Club. I guess, are we finished with this wretched whore? We finished with her? Okay, good. Well, then we'll move on to the Harlem Club, and we'll talk about some other stuff too. All right, I'll recap. All right, look, we'll be back. It's Wendy until 7 on BLS.
Hi, this is Vaughn Harper. Spend your weeknights with me on The Quiet Storm. The only place you'll get that musical massage after a long, hard day.
The closer I get to you,
I'd rather be beside you in a song than safe and warm by myself.
I'm here for you. Weeknights, 7 to midnight on The Quiet Storm.
And after you relax with The Quiet Storm, join me, Champagne, midnight to 6 a.m. with your words of wisdom and our late night pillow talk as we toast the New York late night on 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul.
What's up? This is Persia White, and you're listening to the bonus hour on 107.5 WBLS.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
The world famous Top 8 at 8 countdown. I'm Wendy Williams. So we have $98 in cash and the new CD by Jodeci. Let's go to the phones and see who's going to win tonight's countdown. Hello? Who is this?
Shanita Laquan.
What's going on, girl?
Nothing much. What's going on?
Well, nothing. Where are you calling from?
New Jersey.
Okay, I got the loop for you. Go ahead and do your shout-outs, and then we'll get to the counting.
Okay, I'd like to make a shout out to Boo Boo and to Marquisha and my homegirl Tasha.
Okay, one simple question for the countdown. The money and the CD. What was song number 1?
Come and talk to me.
Ow, Jodeci.
So Taryn delivered the goods. I am so going home. I'm sitting here with my coat on. That's from Diary of a Madman. I never heard that before. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks, Taryn. All right, line number 7 is Dory. She's 26. She wants.
You got the lady holding on.
Oh, that's right. Oh, the Harlem Club.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Alana. Okay, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. First of all, you need to call Elisa and tell her don't bother booking Thomas for nothing because he has the personality of a toenail.
I know. I've had him on the show before. So obviously you're one of the girls who joined the Harlem Club thinking...
Hell to the no, did not join the Harlem Club.
How do you know him?
Because I do my research before I do everything. I do model, and I started getting emails from him.
Mm-hmm.
Models wanted, come bring a bikini.
Oh my gosh! What?
In a bikini.
What?
In a bikini? Shut up. In a bikini. So I'm like, okay, what kind of modeling are y'all talking about? So when I started inquiring into who he was and what was really going on, there is no freaking model nothing going on. It's basically exactly what you said. Bring a knee pads and a blanket and get busy.
With a bunch of married men.
That's all they have there. Married men, professional men that don't want to be traced back. That's why you're supposed to be uneducated and you don't have access to anything. That's how they want you. Dumb.
And pretty.
Young, pretty, thin, and no kids.
And light.
Oh, very, very light.
Yes. Thank you, Alana.
You're very welcome, Wendy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, line number 7 is Dory. She wants to talk about the London girl. Hi, Dory.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
All right. Well, first of all, I love you. But anyway, so this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that the HR guy probably told her boss or whatever, and they're friends or something. Because how did the boss find out? Like, did he see them or something?
I don't know. I don't know.
How do you find out something like that's supposed to be on the down low and everything? It's not something that's obvious, I don't think.
You know what? They probably, could have been some email agent. We don't know what they were doing. You could catch a look from somebody, a glance.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden see her belly getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Look, a pregnant woman, hopefully is not flirting with a man.
Right.
Who is not her baby's father. A pregnant woman.
Right.
Thanks, Dory.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye. Helen's on line number 6, and she's 36. What do you got a handle on, Thomas?
Can I tell you?
What?
Hello?
Wait, Elisa. Wait, hold on, Helen. Elisa called Thomas LaPierre.
Why is he listening to the show in the background?
Yeah. How you doing?
How you doing? And he's like, Wendy has a 30% bourgeoisie Negro following.
Yeah.
Everybody is hitting me.
I'm here.
Wait, not you, Helen. Hold on. Put Helen on hold. She's all.
Everybody's IMing me. So I'm like, but then you know why I'm calling.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I will be honored to come on Wendy's show.
During this hour, the bonus hour, where there's no music and all we hear is this talk. On Wednesday?
Yes, and then a former main employee of WBLS sent an email about the Harlem Club and called me behind the scenes to say he thinks someone is going to get raped there.
It's very serious. A former male employee.
I told him that we can book him too, but secretly.
Yeah, we'll put the blue dot on your voice. You could talk on my Woody button. Wow. All right, so Thomas is coming Wednesday. Great. Terrific. Okay, I'm sorry, Helen. Helen, how are you? Sorry about that, honey pie. So you want to talk about the London lady and then the baby face and the prenup?
Exactly. Okay, first of all, I was actually at a friend's house yesterday, and she pulled up online how Babyface's wife got $70 million, and I understand there was a prenup.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is, how is it that she can get $70 million with a prenup unless there was a clause saying that, over 10 years of marriage or whatever? Now, understanding also that Babyface is probably worth a whole lot more. I just didn't get that $70 million.
Well, but sometimes when people divorce, if it's amicable and blah, blah, blah like that, I mean, I'm sure they hate each other like, Mofia. But say the prenup was for her to have $10 million.
Okay.
When they first got married, Tracy Edmonds was not, she was working, but now, she's half of Edmonds Entertainment and certainly as respected as he is in terms of work. So maybe in order to, keep the family intact as far as visitations and the 2 kids that they have and to keep, no books being written and everything, $70 million.
Wait a minute, Wendy. Didn't she also have a jump off? Wasn't that also the case? Like she's seeing some kind of entertainment lawyer?
And?
Yeah.
He was probably jumping 5 times harder than her.
You're right. Okay, I'll give it. I'll
tell you what. He's better off doing that than Eddie Murphy trying to shortchange Nicole Murphy by only giving her $10 million of his $500 million fortune, and she's had 5 kids from him and that tranny thing.
Well, yeah. There's some skeletons, absolutely.
Right.
Okay, so fine, great. You answered that question. The second thing is regarding that London chick. Okay, and it was also part of your People Post question, I think, a couple of days ago. Could you be with your husband if he had a jump off and got her pregnant?
Right.
Hell no. There's one thing to forgive him for cheating.
Right.
But once there's a product of that cheatation, as you would say, oh hell no.
Cheatation.
You are so done.
Yes.
Okay? And that chick, if she thinks that he's going to leave his wife
for you, you got another damn thing coming. It just ain't gonna happen.
No, she never mentioned anything about that, but I certainly wouldn't, if I was her, bring my knee pads to work. You know, and you know, I would not buckle the threats.
Okay. Well, you know, it's been great talking to you. I spoke to you in the past, and you know, have a great weekend.
Thank you, Helen. You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Super J, thank you. I love you for faxing. Allison Stewart, remember the black girl from MTV? Light-skinned black girl with the big, bushy hair like Mona from Half and Half. I like Allison. I've actually run into her recently, or not recently, but about a year ago. Turns out she's a big fan of the show here. She works at MSNBC. You know, she outgrew MTV, as we all do at some point or another. She outgrew MTV. She just got engaged. Now, I told you she's an anchor at MSNBC. Allison is now engaged to the president of MSNBC. Boy, she landed a big ticket item. Good for you, Allison. Wow. They got engaged last weekend in Jamaica. They've been dating discreetly for less than a year. Wow. The president of MSNBC. Allison, that is fabulous. That is just fabulous. And I was telling everybody that Flava Flav is launching an acting career with a new kickboxing movie called Confessions of a Pit Fighter. Dear Wendy, listen to this one. I always like to leave you with something positive. I'm a 21-year-old college intern, and I work at a dentist office in Hoboken. Wendy, every Wednesday around 12 noon, 2 young female girls come to the dentist office, and they're not here to get work on their teeth. Instead, they have sex with him, and then, they have sex with him in the back room where the instruments are being sterilized, while the other patients are waiting for him in the waiting room. I know this because he told me so, and he pays me $100 to hold my tongue and buzz him on the intercom when his wife, who works downstairs in a real estate office, comes upstairs. Wendy, the reason for my letter is that the dentist put a camera in the bathroom where only he and I have access, and he told me that I should masturbate before the camera for him, and that he would give me $1,000 if I do it. What do you think I should do to make this dentist stop bothering me? I can't afford to leave my job because I need the money to pay for my tuition. I don't want to masturbate for him either. Please help me, Wendy. That's from Amanda. Well, he said he'd give you $1,000 to masturbate. If you don't masturbate, then you just don't get the $1,000. Keep your job and hold a secret. Right? Don't masturbate in front. I know that $1,000 is very, very tempting. That's a lot of money. But he's a sicko. Those tapes will surface at another time. Just when you start your political career. Or whatever it is that you're going to do with your education. Amanda, don't do it. Why don't you keep your job and start looking for another one? I understand you need the money for your tuition, but that's not the only job in town. Furthermore, you need to tell him he better never fire you, or you're going to tell his wife. And you need to take a clickety-click with your camera phone of these broads coming in there and doing the husband. Not necessarily the act of having sex, but take a picture. And then once you put it in the wife's ear, you tell her, Jill, say the wife's name is Jill. Jill, you don't believe me? Be lurking. Wednesdays around noon. Every Wednesday it happens if you don't believe me. Wow. I won't buzz the intercom, so then you can just walk into the sterilization room. You see? I just don't like to get involved in all that stuff. An innocent college student shouldn't be getting involved in all this. Amanda, start looking for another job. Stay in your lane.
Oh, yeah.
This is the kind of stuff that scares college students into getting married. She's 21. She's a college student. This is the kind of stuff that, would scare me to death if I was her, about ever wanting to get married. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, he's a sicko. Let's clear the lines. I have to say goodnight to everybody on hold. Hello, hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. How are you? It's Tamar.
Hey, Tamar. I see you're 37 in Queens, and you Celebrity Slim.
I wanted to ask you, have you been following or have you watched the on the E channel? It's the Celebrity Slim Down. It's really good. No?
No.
I thought that would be something that you would watch. Anyway, so they had Vivica Fox, a couple of people on there. So
Here's the thing about the Celebrity Slim Down. They try to make you believe that all the celebrities are slimming down through diet and exercise, and really there are a lot of celebrities slimming down with liposuction and the such.
Well, yeah, that's true. And they did say some of the people on there, like Ozzy Osbourne's wife.
Yeah.
I had no idea that she was like kind of fat.
Yeah.
So.
No, she was
but
very fat.
I thought it was fun to watch.
Yeah, no, I don't really watch it. I don't like the E! channel like I used to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for taking the call. I think I'm the last call, all right?
Thanks, Tamar. Bye-bye.
Okay, take care, Wendy.
Actually, let me just say good night. What line is that, Goose? AK?
Yes.
Oh, I gotta go. Quickly about Flava and Hoops.
So Flavor Flav was on Tom Joyner in the Morning earlier this week, and he said that him and Hoops are over.
Oh.
She doesn't return his telephone calls. She won't give him the time of day.
Well, you little raisin, what do you expect? Thanks, AK. Bye-bye.
No problem. Bye.
And line number 2, that would be LV. LV, I gotta go.
Wendy.
LV,
let me just tell you really quick, Thomas Lopez Pierre is the biggest jerk you ever want to meet. The club is full of a bunch of little men who not regularly get a woman or little guys. And they send me the emails where they'll pay $100 or something if you come up and model and do all of this. It's garbage, girl. Garbage.
Oh, well, he's going
to... When he gets there, I want to be a caller because he is the craziest fool in all of America.
Okay, well, Wednesday during the bonus hour, Lopez Pierre's coming.
Yeah, his name, LaPierre, Pepe Le Pew, whatever you want to call him. He's crazy, girl.
Okay.
All right. Love you, girl.
Thank you. Love you, too. You all have a safe weekend. Everybody in Orange, I'll check you out tomorrow between 5 and 7 at Spa Distinctive on Main Street. We're going to have our champagne sip, and some of the politicians and stuff are going to be over there. Tomorrow night is Remy's party at Olay. Shout out to Sheik Ali. And then Sunday night, of course, it's Hoops and Flava and Ice-T and them over at Rock Candy. You all have a wonderful weekend. Oh, tonight is Bent Rock at the Shadow. Tomorrow night is Chuck Chill Out at the Shadow. Shadow's always got... Oh, and the Shadow is free before 1 a.m., which is always the good news. Bonnie's up next with The Quiet Storm on 107.5 WBLS. Bye-bye!
Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS music starts next.